Oh, okay.
Okay.
Goosies.
I don't have hair.
Oof.
You got Marcos.
That's not
Wait.
Yeah.
That's true. You do got me. Get over here, Marcus. Let me look at you.
They
don't want it.
Tobin and Leroy, ready to deploy. Had to hit it with a little journalism, but that was a decoy. Better have about me, boy. Okay, Leroy and Tobin, hold to the show, man. Still on the songs with the show, and till then his half moon open. Sometimes go taste like a snowman. No proof of my life better more than no proof. Like I always wanted him, I never hated him, I never traded him, and if I did, I never ever traded him. You know what is a star? Like another city, the driver's side fly. Wish I could large, so many more. 10 in the more, never a bar. Hey, 10 in the more, 2 to the P. Nothing to you, but it's something to me. Handsome as ever and cute as can be. You can watch us on YouTube with viewing for free. Ay. This one time for the Twitch. This one time for the text. This one time for the phone line. Whole time, what they gonna do next?
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
Morning, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Hello, Leroy.
Cup night.
Cup night. NBA Cup. Actually, it's Cup like is 6
Quarterfinal.
o'clock. Is 6 o'clock noon? Is that night or is that a matinee? What do we consider that? Late afternoon? I know we've done this before. What do we call 6 o'clock? Is that night? I guess technically it's night, right? It's right at sunset. Borderline.
At 6 o'clock, it's dark.
It's
here.
evening, so it's night.
It's I guess. Yeah, I think 5 o'clock's my cutoff. I'll allow it.
Oh my goodness.
What?
It's called evening.
So
night.
question. At 6 o'clock when you go outside, if it's dark,
Right.
you're gonna call that evening?
I guess
night?
I'll allow it for the night.
Mm.
But when it's not daylight savings time, then what? Summer conundrum. You know what I'm saying, dude? It's an early one. Anyway, you get that tonight. Coverage begins in the afternoon at 4:45 because that's afternoon. You can't trick me there. So our coverage begins in the afternoon for a night game.
Yeah, the coverage begins before Crowder and Hawk.
Yeah, they get an easy breezy one today. Those
Yeah.
rat bastards.
Yeah.
Every one of these early
The only
games.
time we ever got it was during the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
good.
that was fun.
That was good. And then we went for that action at the Hard Rock. That was fun.
That was fun.
Hit my parlay that first day of the tournament. Didn't know any of those teams.
So much fun.
You know what it's like hitting gambling when you don't know anything? God, that's a great feeling.
That's called degeneracy.
Boop, 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 boop. Well, no, actually, if I recall the story correctly, this was the degeneracy. We did a show Monday. Did we do it the Monday beforehand or maybe the week before?
Yeah,
And
like
I
a
bet on-
Thursday before.
So I bet on a spring training game, and you said that was pure degeneracy. And I was like, no, dude, it's going to be fun. We're going to bet on the Marlins spring training game. And I ended up pushing because it was a tie. I forgot there were ties in spring training.
Well, I mean, was Chunky 52 playing?
He was not playing. I don't believe he's on the roster anymore.
Yeah, I wonder.
But
I wonder why.
But it was we took out it was I don't know, it wasn't one of our main guys. I didn't know who was pitching. And that ended up rolling over that $20. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to cash out 20. I'm just going to keep this puppy rolling. We're here at the kiosk, and I just threw that 20 on like a 16 parlay, all hit. I bet on Creighton. Never seen him play.
Creighton's always in the mix, right?
Always in the mix, and they got
Like,
intangibles, dude.
Creighton, Gonzaga, St.
Dougie Buckets
Mary's,
is doing something with them.
St. Mary's.
Oh yeah,
Like you know when tournament time comes around, you know the go-to teams.
Creighton, Gonzaga.
Yep.
There's some kind of Saint something. There's
Bonaventure.
oh yeah, the
The
Fighting Wojs.
No, it was the Bonnies.
the Bonnies.
And then this is the best time of year is like bowl season here because we used to ask Robbie what the mascots were.
Exactly, dude. So let's get to our headlines, which are brought to you by Doral Hyundai, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Hyundai or DoralHyundai.com. Monday Night Football last night.
Hey, Alabama quarterbacks had a rough weekend.
Jalen Hurts.
He was throwing it to the. You know, it's crazy that it's unfortunate that could have happened to anybody
Mm-hmm.
because they kept getting them with the same thing, dropping guys underneath.
Yeah.
So they either did it with a D lineman, a linebacker, or cover two. And I'll just give you a little insight. Cover two, when they were going to score, that cornerback is going to keep dropping underneath that honey hole, right? He's going to keep dropping back till something flashes in front of him. So that's why you need that flat guy to create that space. Without the flat guy, the corner just keeps backing up, and he got there.
Well, your former quarterback's a true maniac. This was him after the win.
Well, been a lot of teams, and this is definitely maybe the best feeling. Just a wonderful feeling of winning and thrill of victory. It's certainly in the discussion. I put it in the discussion, the birth of my 7 children, my marriage, in the conversation, just joyful, joyous.
You got 7 kids?
The biblical definition of that is just overflowing with
quarterbacks,
with
Horny.
joy.
And then you know what? I'm going to say this. I'm going to put it out there. We always talk about having a whole bunch of kids.
What's that? What does that mean?
You know what it means.
I don't know what it means.
Vlad.
Hmm?
Having a whole bunch of kids. There's some folks.
I know what you're trying to say.
There's some folks out there that got some.
Oh, the intangibles get away with having so many kids.
Yeah. Or baby mamas.
Yes, you guys get away with it.
I believe Jim Harbaugh does have multiple baby mamas.
Well, you see.
He does?
I think he has multiple wives, doesn't he?
No, I don't think so.
I thought I looked that up this morning because my wife actually.
And what about God's gift to football?
Tim Tebow?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady has how many kids?
Oh, he has
No, but he has
4.
He
with
has
2
one.
different- yeah.
He has one.
Oh, he has one with Bridget Moynihan, and she has.
who he left while she was pregnant.
I do remember that.
Okay.
I
But
do
that's
remember
different. That's Hollywood romance. That's a lie.
Is
Wait, is it?
Hollywood
Dude,
romance, yes.
Come on.
Well, speaking
Come on.
of,
Vlad, come on. You of all people.
No, listen, I'm not saying it's
Okay.
right.
Okay.
But when it's Hollywood, like when you talk about athletes,
There's
and
no big deal.
entertainers,
Right.
like that, and then
It happens.
and then he gets with a supermodel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
so this is I looked
I
this up
get it.
this morning according to AI Review. Jim Harbaugh, because my wife and I were actually watching. I had SportsCenter on, and she goes, 7 kids. Jesus. I was like, yeah. And she's like, is that all from the same marriage? I'm like, I think so. But I looked it up, and it says he has 7 children. According to AI, it says 3 with his first wife, Mia Harbaugh, and 4 with his current wife, Sarah Furborn Harbaugh. So I guess he has 2 kids, two wives.
Okay. Wow.
Like,
who's
You can
got
do
it better
7
than-
on
Two
7.
wives, 2 baby mamas.
Who's got it better than him?
who's got it better than him, dude?
It's
Speaking
2 wives.
Speaking of horny quarterbacks, Phillip Rivers is contemplating a comeback. He is working out with the Colts this morning, and he may be playing for the Colts because they don't have a quarterback.
How old is he?
44.
He hasn't played in 5 years. He was about to be eligible for the Hall of Fame.
You know what that means, guys?
So he's
It's going to reset his entire clock if he plays if he's on the practice squad. Now, I don't know if they're going to use him in practice squad in emergency situation.
Will Tom Brady be the oldest first ballot
Hall of Famer?
Hall of
I have
Famer?
no idea. That's a really random question.
I
I would
don't know.
assume so.
No, maybe
No,
George
Blanda.
Yeah, okay. So
But
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers worked out with the Colts yesterday. They lost, of course, Daniel Jones. I think Riley Leonard got banged up too.
he did. He banked up.
And Anthony Richardson busted his eye earlier this year. He took a football to the face, so he hasn't played.
And
So
and-
they-
and wait. And
Wow.
let's be clear. If you had a choice and they go into the meeting and go, AR, we thinking no, let's call Phillip Rivers. Now, if I'm Anthony Richardson, I gotta feel real low right now that you go and get grandpa and not even giving me a looky-loo.
Yep. He is working out with them. And he has not played since 2020. He was about to be eligible for the first time for the Hall of Fame. And apparently, according to Jeremy Fowler of ESPN, Rivers threw the ball well, but the Colts haven't decided if they're going to sign him. Rivers has not determined whether he would play. Yeah, there probably had to be a lot of is this a good idea? How much do you also, if I'm Phillip Rivers, made a lot of money in his career.
he's a grandfather.
Is he really?
Yes.
That's a lot of kids. I'm not surprised. Would he be the first grandfather to ever start?
George Blanda. That's all I can think of. He was the oldest guy. Jim Plunkett. Jim Plunkett was old too.
Well, either way,
Steve DeBerg.
this is crazy because
Steve DeBerg was,
how old was and Flacco when he did the thing? What was he? 41 when he came back?
Yeah, Flacco. Well, Flacco just turned 40.
Okay, so he was 38 when he did the Browns thing.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
right. But he wasn't out for a whole year.
He wasn't out for a whole 5 years.
Yeah. But
That's crazy.
Flacco turned 40 this year. He's turning 41.
you think Brady's like
Who do
warming
they?
up?
Oh man.
Brady's warming up, going.
Do you think he calls? Like, if you're Tom Brady and like the Colts who have played well, do you think like would you even venture?
No, because here's the difference between the two.
Owner?
Tom Brady does not
that's
have
true.
what we call an
owner.
cannon.
Right.
Right? He's very he's very technique. His
Mhm.
technique is really good. But Phillip Rivers has a cannon.
Let's not even mention Brady. He's an owner. He can't come back.
Well, he could.
Hey,
Right? Like I mean, what would be the? I mean,
wait.
he could only come back for the Raiders, is what you're saying?
That's the only way. He can't be an owner and just
Interesting.
come back and play.
We've never had this situation. I don't know what the CBA says.
No, you can't own a team and play for.
So let me get
another
this straight.
team.
If Dwayne Wade decided today,
In the same division?
If
No,
Dwayne-
not in the same division.
if D
I'm
Wade
thinking of-
decided today he wanted to make a comeback, he could only play for the Jazz.
Yeah, you can't be part owner, play for
You
somebody
can't
else.
own a team and play for the
Right.
ops
Interesting.
That's like that would be the equivalent to you
unless you're
doing
radio.
doing a pregame show with another station.
Let's not do that. That's why I said unless you're in radio, because the morning host is the play-by-play voice.
Yeah, I mean, you can get exceptions.
That's
you
an
can get
exception.
it.
Yeah, but that's a Dolphins thing.
Right.
That's not
Yeah.
a station
He's saying
thing.
more like a different company.
So
Raiders-
maybe he can,
Media is not a
Tobin's
good.
trying to
Listen,
make it an
let
NFL
me just say
thing.
this: media is not a good example.
Oh yeah,
There's a
'cause
lot of crossbreeding in media
we're-
right now. There's a blurred line. Everything's everything.
Let me tell you something. We are whores for the money.
Yeah,
ain't
media
gonna lie.
is a terrible example these
all right,
days.
so like
this day and
Armando
age.
said, you can't work for McDonald's and then also work for Burger King.
I think you
Right.
could. You mean
No.
you mean if you like the CEO or if you were just a
Yeah.
drive-through guy?
Right. You can't be
Right.
the CEO of McDonald's and then be working drive-thru.
Like
Burger King.
there's got to be people doing Uber Eats and DoorDash
Hey,
at the same
well,
time.
I would say Tom Brady wouldn't come back. He making 30. He making more money than he made.
Well,
when he played.
so this gets back to my point. Okay, what I
What
want
is your point?
my point on Phillip Rivers is, what do you fleece him for? Like, what
They're
is
gonna give him minimum.
what? I'm not coming back for the minimum
Yeah.
for 5 years off the couch. I'm gonna fleece you
No,
for a playoff run.
no.
How much,
I'm
dude?
telling you.
No
I'm
way.
telling you.
He needs at least 10 million.
No. Yeah, but it's gonna be prorated.
No, 10 million.
No,
flat.
because understand, if they pay him 10 million for 5-6 games,
Mhm.
it's prorated over the season to count against the cap. I think
That's tough. That's tough. That's tough nuggets.
so. You gonna no, dude? He's getting minimum.
Who? Phillip
Yeah.
Rivers?
Wait,
He's getting minimum.
you're gonna have to check listen. We're gonna have a.
He's getting minimum.
We're gonna.
Here.
Oh,
There's
oh,
5 games left.
You know. Oh, I understand.
5 games left. 6 games left.
Yes, 5
Four.
games. 4 games left.
4
for the
games left.
playoffs.
I give him 500 a game.
Oh, you get
That's a
500.
lot.
500
That's a lot. He
Fi-
ain't gonna get that much. He gonna get maybe 200 a game. Wink. Oh, you want him to do the Kawhi thing?
Yep.
Oh wait, we have a fake guarding company.
Yeah. Dude, there's no way. Think about this.
What? He enjoys football. If you like to play,
5 years? That's crazy
what?
talk. Like, is that? Then he just wants to get away from the kids. That's it. That's the only reason
All
for
them
this.
kids.
Whatever.
That's the only reason.
hell, he might be able to play with one of them.
Oh, jeez.
Could you imagine? They've done it in every other sport. Football's the only sport they haven't done it. Because the Fighting Clay Matthews, they've been in the
They were
league
too
for
close. They
40
were.
years.
Hmm.
I mean,
That's the only place.
The
where-
original Clay Matthews started in the NFL when I was 8 years old.
Jeez.
I played with him. Then there was Bruce.
The only way that would happen would be as if your kid was a receiver, right? And you would have to be like Tom Brady because your kid has to be like 22 to make the league. You can't be like
Right.
19 like Bronny.
Right. Well, Noah was Igman Ivey was 19, 20.
He wasn't 19. Every time we do this, we make him younger. I think he was 20, turning 21.
No.
Yeah.
No. Check. I'm
He
telling
wasn't
you, he
19
just
in the
barely.
NFL.
When he got drafted, he turned 20 that year.
Okay, so then he was 20, but he wasn't 19.
Okay. All right.
But I'm going to need, if I'm the Colts, because here's the thing with the Colts. Like, if you were just doing it on a terrible team, first of all, you wouldn't do this. The Colts are in a desperate spot. They started the season red hot. They were the darling of the league,
Right.
and the division is slipping away.
They didn't call Phillip Rivers. I bet you Phillip Rivers called them.
No, I think
You think they called him?
I think Mrs. Irsay probably. I think Carly called him.
Carly called him up.
Yeah.
Hey,
They do
you want to
some,
kick the tires on this?
they do some weird stuff, man. The Colts. Ever since they got Andrew Luck the hell out of there and booed him, they've been going through some weird stuff.
Keep
Jeff
on
Saturday is the coach.
Keep on losing. Keep on
He's got their picks.
losing.
You got the yeah.
Losing.
And then they took a
Y'all
big,
got a bunch of picks too, don't you?
Yes, we got their picks this 26 and 27.
He's preying on the down. So do you
That's
want Phillip
so-
Rivers? Or would you think this is going to be a disaster?
Bro, have you seen their schedule?
No.
Oh, it's a murderer's row.
They got
They go
Seahawks in Seattle.
Yeesh.
Then they play the Niners.
Oof.
Then
Is-
they have
is there
the
Texans in there?
and Jaguars.
Tough. That is tough. That's a
You
tough
think-
schedule.
Jacksonville might win that division.
Yes.
Yeah.
Houston might win that.
But because this
division.
guy's leg broke, that's why.
Who?
Daniel Jones.
His
They were-
leg didn't
Daniel
break.
Jones-
He had already had a broken leg, and then he tore his
Yeah.
He
Achilles.
messed up his fibula, but he was already playing like Daniel Jones. He was coming back down to earth.
Yeah, but he was hurt though. Dude,
And you know what they did?
have you not seen me walk around with a broken fibula?
I understand
It's not
that,
great.
but
It's not great. He's playing football. I was just walking.
But sooner or later, Indianapolis Jones was going to turn into Daniel Jones.
The pumpkin was going to, the carriage into a pumpkin.
Yes.
Midnight was go strike.
Yes.
But we all said that about like Sam Bradford.
So, let me
So
just,
we said that about Baker Mayfield.
so this guy's going to go up. So this scenario is a 44-year-old man
Yeah.
is going to leave his 10 children and his wife to go play the 12th man.
He gonna spend all of his money getting his family tickets.
Well, first of all,
It's like,
we all know what he's going to say.
and grandkids, let's forget. He got not only his immediate family.
He talked to the Almighty, and the Almighty told him to do this. That's what you know he's going to say.
He said, I just bought some new bolo ties, baby.
You know, he's going to say God led him to this. So
Yeah.
it's going to happen.
All right. All right. Yeah, I hear you. I'm just like thinking,
But you're so close to the Hall of Fame. Do you really want to mess that up?
That's crazy. Well, maybe he doesn't think he's getting in.
Oh, he's getting in.
he's getting in.
I don't know.
Philip was top 5 in passing.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. We talk about he slung it.
I don't know if he's getting in, dude.
Where is he?
Let's see. Phillip Rivers, 7th.
Top 10?
He's top 10.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Matthew Stafford's going to pass him pretty soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. You think he's getting in?
421 touchdowns.
First,
yeah.
421
first ballot?
touchdowns. Where's
Six.
420? 6.
He passed
Six.
Marino.
6.
Yeah, but it's different time and age. Different day and age.
It
too.
don't. I'm telling you, we live in a world right now where people just go look at the numbers. They don't put it in context. They don't do that.
You think Phillip Rivers? You
Like
think,
we
you think
can
he's getting on the first
we can
ballot?
we can honestly say this right now. Dan Marino was one of the best, purest passing quarterbacks we've ever seen, ever.
Yeah.
Okay, but nowadays they go look at the numbers and not acknowledge
how
the
many-
fact that the game has changed.
Okay, but at one point he was what? I mean, he was
And I
all
don't
of these guys. Like, how many guys passed Marino?
I don't care what
in this
point.
era.
I don't care what point of football we're in. That will always be. He is one of the purest, best passers to ever play the game.
Yeah, but wasn't Dan Marino like, what was he, number when he was done? Like
One.
He was number 1. So
Right.
like, you're not gonna like. It's not like, oh my God, all of a sudden he's 10. Like, the league changed.
Right, but I'm saying a lot of people are just going to look at the numbers. They're not going to look at the league and the way the league, because guess what? When we look at players now, we just look at the numbers. We don't look at how the game has changed and how much easier
You think
it
Matt
is
Ryan's
to
a
do
Hall of
that now.
Famer? He won MVP. They're right next to each other.
Ooh, yeah.
Committee!
Vlad.
We'll take a break.
Can I put Phillip Rivers in without Matt Ryan, or
Yes,
Matt
you
Ryan
can.
without Phillip Rivers? Okay.
You could put
I don't know if Phillip
in
Rivers.
there.
Well, I'll tell you this. I don't
Phillip
think
Rivers had more division titles. He went to the postseason more than Matt
yeah,
Ryan.
the team was stacked, dude. I mean,
What do you mean?
that team was stacked. One of the best running backs of
So
his
is-
era.
So is the Steelers, and Terry Bradshaw's in the Hall of Fame.
He didn't choke a 28.
4 championships, though.
Phillip never choked a 28-3 lead. He came back.
Mhm.
He came back.
That was coaching, though.
He came back after winning a playoff game, had surgery on Tuesday, and played the AFC
All I'm saying,
Championship
but
game.
Phil Rivers never won
Rivers-
MVP, right?
No.
I don't believe so.
I don't think he did.
No.
He had LaDainian. You couldn't win MVP with him.
So all I'm saying is, like, Matt Ryan he's got
He had
only
Julio Jones.
there's 700 yards difference between them.
That's what I'm saying. Now I have to pause.
All right, we'll take a break. Well, maybe he doesn't think he's getting in, and that's why he doesn't care about delaying it, or he doesn't think he's getting in on the first ballot, right? Like,
I
you
don't
would,
know. He might not be first ballot.
yeah.
because
So if you
Eli
didn't,
wasn't
if you
first
didn't care
ballot.
about first ballot, maybe you'd punt on it a little bit.
But then you wait another 5 years.
Yeah, you're like, yeah. What are you? I'm a grandpa at 44. I got lots of life.
So you're gonna be a great grandpa at 54.
Yeah, I'm here at I'm here 60. I'm a great grandpa.
I wonder if they do like that USA Insurance. Like, my dad played in the league. Grandpa played in the league. I can get insurance.
What if he comes in and he balls out, and then all of a sudden we have a Joe Flacco situation where he just sticks
Hey,
around for another 2
I'm
years?
telling you, guys like Joe Flacco and Phillip Rivers, they can come out and sling it for a couple of weeks.
Well, you do know that Daniel Jones is out for at least a year.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
So
No, they ain't bringing him back. Dude, they ain't bringing him.
damage is done.
What if he goes?
But
crazy?
they can't find a quarterback.
What if he
Because,
goes crazy in these next 4 games?
dude, let me explain something to you. When you get older, you get that energy for about a month.
Mhm.
And then, same thing happened with Joe Flacco. What did I tell you?
Maybe they need.
He
to,
went in when the season started, he gonna throw
You
for
know what he
400.
needs.
He gonna throw for 400. He gonna light him up, and then he gonna get tired.
Sounds like next year they might want to trade for a quarterback who might flourish indoors. Doesn't have to deal with the elements.
I mean, I guess.
You
I
know?
mean, like,
And has a running game to play.
Yeah, exactly. Just throwing it out.
I would,
No names. Just
I
saying.
would say one of the things that terrifies me about the NFL is teams that just think they could find another quarterback anywhere, right?
Mhm.
And then they spend the next 10 years. Look at Cleveland. Spend the next 20 years trying to find a quarterback. I don't want to be that.
Take a break. More to come here on the show. Back after this.
the WWE to be the ambassador. But
Oh,
he's now
okay.
he's no
So
longer,
that means that periodically
he will not
gonna
wrestle no
jump
more.
in the ring and smash somebody's head.
Yeah, he may
Yeah.
do that, but as far as wrestling,
Mm-hmm.
Saturday night versus Gunther is his last
Can I
match.
tell you something?
What?
I think he's a better actor than The Rock. I think
Do
he's
you?
a better. Yeah, I like Peacemaker. Anything he's in, I'm like, I like John Cena.
I like John. He has like a
He picks the perfect.
comedic, serious kind of. You know what I mean?
Yes, you're right. He has a note, Vlad. Like he plays one note, but he plays
Yeah.
it well.
Right.
Okay.
The Rock.
He decided. I give a guy
Wait,
credit
The Rock.
for broadening. Like he's broadened his acting. But guess what? As great as The Rock is, the best wrestling actor is Dave Bautista.
He is very good. He's good. He's good.
I still prefer John Cena. Sorry.
He's like, all he does every movie.
You talking about a
You gotta get one.
Guardian.
Yeah, he goes, I'm gonna be very quiet. You can't even see me. Because he's chewing. Now he is probably a lot of his roles are funnier than all the other guys' roles. But yeah.
Are you were you happy with John Cena's last ride this year, Vlad? Where he was a bad guy and then they just said never mind.
I wanted the black guy to go a little bit longer. Pause. But you know, I think that messed up because of the Rock schedule. I think the Rock and Cena were supposed to be.
What was it? Oh, because what did he have? The UFC movie, The Smashing Machine?
Well, the Smashing Machine, which is getting.
I haven't seen that, by the
He
way.
got a Golden Globe nomination.
Did he really?
Yeah. So
I
that's
still got to
why-
see it. Is it available
It's
streaming
actually
yet?
good. It's good. It's good. It's pretty good.
I got to check that out.
If you're not going in there thinking like the Rock gonna be, like action hero Rock. He took this role serious. It was pretty good. But yeah, they were supposed to do something with the Rock and Cena, and both of their schedules kind of messed up. So they decided to turn him back face, and it's been all right. I mean, put it this way: you only have a certain amount of dates because of his schedule.
You're right, dude.
Jason Pierre-Paul returning to Tampa.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what.
How many guys? Is
wait,
this? Did I miss the memo?
Wait. You gave the same reaction I did.
Is it like is the 2017 Pro Bowl just coming back this week? Is like what's going on here?
Or is there no all the young talent that's supposed to be in the league and all the practice squads? You can't find somebody?
Nobody's calling Deion Jordan. Just asking. No, I don't know. Whew, that's crazy. Hey, by the way, we got tickets to give away.
Yeah.
Yep.
All
Mike
right.
Tyson is bringing his
Oh,
return
yeah.
to the Mike Show to Hard Rock this Sunday. So if you guys want to go see Stories and More from Iron Mike, be listening to our show. We will give away a pair of tickets. We had Iron Mike on the show. He was a delight. We got him on a really good day.
Hey, let me tell you. It's always like opening up a Christmas present.
Yep.
You never know what you're going to get. Are you going to get candy or coal?
Well, if you guys don't win the tickets today, you guys can get them at casino.hardrock.com/Hollywood/events. That's a lot of slashes. I would also just go Seminole Hard Rock Hotel, Google Mike Tyson. I'm sure you can get your tickets there too. Like that would probably help. But anyway, if you guys want to win those tickets and you guys want to see Mike Tyson in his Return of the Mike Show at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, December 14th, you guys listen to our show. We'll give away a pair of tickets before the end of today's program. Take a break. Miami Heat, 15 minutes of heat. We got a cup game tonight. Back after this. Bum, bum. 15 minutes of heat here for you. Brought to you by the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Get offers on select models for a limited time. Learn more at Lexus.com. Miami Heat got NBA Cup action tonight against the Orlando Magic again.
So is everybody in?
It sounds like we got a full slate today. And maybe Drew Smith might be out.
Can I just tell you already, I'm sensing a problem.
Do tell.
I'm going to say this,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm going to say it, and it's not what I think of a player or what I think of the situation. But it seems like when they try to incorporate Tyler,
Mm-hmm.
they sometimes it's clunky. And I don't know if you can afford that. And I don't know what the fix is.
Well, to be fair, I mean, they missed the last couple and they didn't play very good without him.
Right.
You know?
Well, but then who else did they missed a couple of guys.
The last game against the Kings, which was a horrid embarrassment. They didn't have Davion, they didn't have Pella.
Now, I'm going to say this, and I know a lot of people might not agree with this, but the guy you need the most is Davion.
Oh, I don't disagree with that. He's been incredible.
He is the fire starter. He is the lockdown guy. He is the deterrent. He is all those things. And every now and then he might hit a couple of threes.
Head of the
but
snake.
that's not why he's there. And those guys feed off of his energy.
Mm-hmm.
When he's not playing, they look very like blah.
I don't disagree with you. I think he's been the catalyst for a lot of what they do.
So if he's playing, are we thinking that regardless of what the combination is, that because he's playing, it's going to work out? Because he is
I think
the guy
he's just so unselfish, and he's just all
Right.
about setting everybody up. Like, I don't think he's ever going to be a deterrent for either guy that he's with. And
Right.
it does feel like, at least the way that they started the last time around with Tyler, is that they will start the three guards with Wiggins at the 4 and Bam at the 5, and then Tyler's out pretty quickly, like in 4 minutes, and then he's going to set up to go in with the second unit.
Right.
So it's kind of a token thing to keep him starting.
Or if we get one of these, because if that game starts off crappy,
Mhm.
no!
Well, and also this is a game like they lost. The big news out of this one, Franz is out. Franz is a badly busted ankle.
Can I just say something to Alejandro Solana?
What do you say?
Stop calling him Franz.
He calls him Franz?
Yes, Franz.
Why?
Because he's Solana.
But that's not his name.
He calls him Franz. Go listen. I was in the car and I'm like, are you bleeping
Franz?
Franz.
He plays for Germany.
Franz.
He couldn't be more Franz.
That's what you did there.
Franz.
Well, Bam Adebayo, this was him yesterday. This was him on the NBA Cup. He's a nice little breakup in the regular season.
Yeah, because it definitely, I take every game serious, but, I know NBA has this sort of like dry season. I feel like it's good for us. It gives us something else to compete for, not just regular season wins. It's more, a middle of the season cup, and, guys can look forward to that.
All right. 6 o'clock is your game time tonight. Both these teams 14-10 on the year, but the Magic have beat the Heat twice. Orlando's a 1.5 favorite.
And then they beat him twice by a total of what? 4 points?
Yeah, very close game.
Yeah.
So that's why they're a 1.5 favorite. John.
And then tonight at 8:30, the Knicks are in Toronto for their quarterfinals. Knicks are 4.5-point road favorites. That's a good game too. These are good cup games.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the West Coast tomorrow, you got not West Coast, but the Western Conference, Suns Thunder.
Phoenix Suns?
Phoenix been playing
Yeah,
decent.
Phoenix playing good.
Kind of good.
No Booker though.
Kind of good. So Suns Thunder, and then oh my God, they're 23-1.
I know. OKC.
They won. You saw what they did to Portland without
Shea? What did they do?
They blew him out by like 30.
Oh my God.
It
was it Portland or Utah?
It was Portland in Portland.
The
was
crazy
it
thing
Utah?
about
I think
this
it's
is this is probably the most frightening thing about OKC. Most of their team is under 30. So they're just getting into their prime.
And they're getting the Clippers' first round pick.
Right.
That's insane.
And the Clippers are terrible.
I'm looking at it right now. This is like, you know what it is? It's like a classic like college football team that gets to feast on like a mid-major. Because I'm looking at their bench.
It's just like Gonzaga playing out west.
Yeah, I'm looking at their bench, and like everybody on their bench has double-digit points in this game. Like Chet and Jalen Williams did their thing, but they each had 25. But then the bench is like 14, 13, 11, 19 points. I'm like, geez Louise.
Right.
Crazy. Jesus.
And 10:30 is what? Lakers, Spurs?
Nurkic is on the Jazz, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. Lakers and Spurs. I think Wembanyama is getting close, isn't he? So he might be. I think he might be
He didn't play
creeping
last
back.
night. They didn't play last night.
Well, they're playing the Pelicans, though. You're not gonna. You want?
They lost, right? They almost lost.
They almost lost. Derek Queen had a really good game.
Yeah, he's the first center to ever have a 30 as a center to have a 30-point triple-double as a rookie.
Let's see. Really?
Yeah, I just read it.
I
I just made that up.
No, it's listen. I thought that doesn't just because
I'm shocked he's saying something positive about Mr. Clean.
What?
Mr. Clean. You know why?
Nah, it says he's still out. It says
Yeah.
he's still out. That
Wemby's
sucks.
still out.
That sucks.
Yeah, I'm shocked you're saying good things about Mr.
Why?
Clean and his size.
Why?
Because of his size.
Portly,
Listen,
but he's young.
hey, he ain't got his. I'm gonna tell you this, Vlad. A lot of players come into the league. I came into the league, and I looked a little portly. Right? It's just the way my body was. I didn't weigh a whole lot, but it just looked that way. As I got a couple of off seasons in me where I ain't worrying about school and whatever, and all I was doing was working out and playing football. Then I got my man body.
Schmiethan says this cup nonsense faker than the CFP committee. Look, I don't get it. I'll tell you one thing. The tiebreakers, all that stuff was mind-numbing. Even Erik Spoelstra was like, I was exhausted. I was watching the game. I didn't know if we were in or out. I couldn't tell. Somebody let me know. But we'll see. I want to see if the Heat's in Vegas. Obviously, that'll be kind of cool. I will say
Heat Knicks.
that'd be fun.
Heat Knicks.
That would be
Vegas,
fun.
And then you get Lakers, Thunder in the opposite round.
Be fun.
NBA be happy. Prime would be happy.
Didn't OKC lose the cup last year?
They
lost.
did to Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, right.
Erik Spoelstra said something yesterday about the team's defense. He was talking about the Ware-Bam pairing.
Hold on. Did he get all Mike McDaniel on us?
Yes. And we got to tell you,
if he didn't win all them damn championships, we would be saying the same stuff.
You have to listen to this quote and tell me what you think about this, because I thought this was a crazy quote from him when he was talking about Bam Adebayo.
He does Mike McDaniel. He's basketball Mike McDaniel. Or I should say Mike McDaniel is football Spo.
Bam is really the guy that anchors everything for us defensively. I've said it to the team. We would be an incredible defensive team if Bam could defend the pick and roll with the fives. But if he could also be on the weak side, being the weak side defender at the same time, I don't think that's possible, to split them and have them guard two areas at once. We would also be really good if Davion could guard the ball and then also guard who they bring up on a switch. So I'm trying to figure out how to make those things happen. In the meantime, we have the ability to improve across the board and commit to that. It's the same with that pairing.
So is he saying they're really good or the other guys suck?
No, he was taking a shot at his team.
Well, he said that he told the team, he goes, it'd be great if you were all Bam. And I was like, wait, you told that to the team? Like 2 Bams, 2 Davions. That's a good defense.
He said we could split them.
Yeah. I'm like,
Davion's already slight.
He's also already running all over the place like a crazy person.
I mean,
but
he's
tiny. I heard that. I'm like, wait a minute. I understand what you're saying.
No, you don't.
But
you don't.
But also,
Stop trying to be, because you like Spo. You no way in hell you know what the hell he's talking about.
I understand. Ideally, he's like, you would like 2 Bams. We'd all like 2 Bams. We'd all like 2 Davions.
You know what this is? You want to talk about ring protection?
Oh,
this is ring
times.
protection.
That's 3 times.
Because let me tell you something. If Mike McDaniel would have said that about any player, Tobin would have flipped out.
So I need to know this. Is this energy transfer from sitting so close to Spoelstra at Heat game when he sits right next to the Heat bench that Mike McDaniel's aura is starting to infiltrate?
Like they hang out too much?
I just don't know. Maybe he's just during a timeout, he's looking at Spo and he's trying to, think the same thing as Spo. And this is why Spo was talking like him, because that made absolutely no sense. Why did he just say, look, I got 2 great defenders. The rest of them aren't that good. I wish they all could.
That's basically what he said.
That's basically what he said. And
no, I'm with you.
So what if you're Wiggins?
Yeah, that's a shot at Wiggins.
I thought he got a drive-by.
What about Kalel? As much as we praise Kalel, now you just threw him under the bus. So I consider Wiggins one of the best two-way players in the league.
He said that recently.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Then you threw him under the bus.
Say, I need 2. You're good. Bam Adebayo. You're good, but I'd rather have 2 Bams and 2 Davions.
2 Davions, they would pick and roll him to death.
Oh, but we would fight through so many screens. There'd be like people would foul out because he just fight through all the screens.
Oh my goodness, he gets 2 or 3 of those.
You know what's sad about Davion? He would be perfect for the Riley era Heat.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's a menace. But I just thought, I was like, wait, it wasn't that he said it to the media.
Can I ask you this? How many times did you listen to that?
Oh, like 6 or 7.
Because I just picture you chopping up the sound,
right,
and going, wait, what?
I saw the quote yesterday first on Anthony Chang's Twitter, and it was like, I thought like, that had to be a joke, but then I'm like, he doesn't sound like he's joking. He sounds like, but the part of the clip that makes me the happiest about this wackiness that he's saying is, I told the team, which means he was at one point in a meeting watching the film, and he just goes, what's wrong, Spo? I just wish we had 2 Bams. What? Yeah, that'd be great. It would be solving if we had 2 Bams. That'd be great. I was like, what? You're right. Sorry. And 2 Davions. And Norman Powell and Tyler Herro and Andrew Wiggins are like, Jesus. What?
I mean, I guess Tyler can understand that comment. Norman Powell, not so much. And Wiggins, that's a shot, bro.
I mean, Powell's defense is okay, but he got a bigger body than Tyler.
Yeah.
He tries.
He tries.
Okay.
He's not what he was in Toronto.
And by the way, Tyler, stop stretching your arms out like you playing lockdown D.
He comes up with some steals every once in a while.
No, it's literally stealing. You know why? Because he goes and gets the other guy when he's guarded by someone else. He ain't stealing from his guy.
Off ball. Yeah, on ball. You might be better off just like putting this water bottle right there on the court. And just like,
right.
Take a break. So regular old second hour's up next. All right. Welcome back, everybody.
Hey,
Tobin and Leroy here with you.
we are working on something. We're gonna watch the game somewhere.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna come
Monday's
see us.
game. Monday's professional game.
Somewhere.
We're gonna have we're having a rogue watch party.
Yes.
So we'll give you deets, but we're gonna do after I get a game day uncensored rogue watch party for the show that I'm doing
for the rogue show.
So, are you doing it from home? Are you doing it back from the station?
I think it's probably easier if I do it here,
right,
and then get to where we're playing, which seems like Davie.
Right.
Well, yeah.
So that seems like the place where.
Yeah.
What that seems like the plan, Vlad.
Okay.
Seems like because it's on the road, right? There's no stadium traffic. Yeah, it's in
no,
Pittsburgh.
no.
It's Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
it's Pittsburgh.
So yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. I want to probably do it from here. Yeah. Speaking of the Dolphins, let's get to our headlines. Brought to you by Doral Hyundai, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Hyundai or DoralHyundai.com. The Dolphins got flexed. It's not their fault though. The Bengals' fault. And Joe Burrow.
It's the Dolphins' fault.
It's not the Dolphins' fault.
No, I'm sorry. It's one person's fault.
Joe Burrow.
Not Joe Burrow. Tua's not playing well, guys.
What about Achane, dude?
Achane is great, but it would have been better to do the quarterback battle. That's the narrative for that Sunday night game. And plus, if the Bengals had beaten Buffalo. But Tua's not playing well. To the point where we asked if they had beaten the Jets and they started winning 4 in a row, do we send an appeal? Do we go and appeal to get our Tua back?
I don't know.
I don't think so. He's not playing.
I don't think he's winning an appeal right now, Vlad.
I don't think so either, even though the team is playing very well.
I think the other hard thing is, this AFC looks like it's going to be even hard to get in. Even if they ran the table, it looks like it's going to be hard to get in the way that things are shaking out right now.
Because there's a couple of teams that, no lie, Indy might only end up with 9 wins.
Mm-hmm.
They got 8 right now. They might only end up with 8, Vlad saying. I know. Listen, I tried to be nice. I'm just trying to be nice. I don't think that team has talent with whoever's playing quarterback. They can pull one out.
They're going to Seattle.
I know, dude.
That's
Seattle. Is Seattle the sleeper team?
They're not a sleeper team.
They're not a sleeper, but you know what I mean. We just didn't even consider it.
They're not a sleeper team. They're going to Seattle. Then they're playing the Niners.
I got to tell you, dude.
And then they got to go to play Houston, who beat them already at home. And they got to play Jacksonville, who beat them on Sunday.
I'm telling you right now, Seattle, when it was the King Dome, and then I played when it was outside, it is brutal.
Yeah, but
it is so loud.
Here's the problem. It's not the Colts that are the issue. It's that the Texans are coming up right behind them. They don't have a gauntlet. They have the Cardinals, the Raiders, and they get to take on the Colts. So, like, Houston's sitting pretty. They're probably going to get 10 wins. I mean, the Dolphins right now, I think, are plus. Yesterday, I checked, they were plus 5,000 to make the playoffs. I don't know if that's gone up after.
Chili pepper.
I don't know if that's gone after but you have. Look, the Chargers are probably going to make the playoffs. So you're going to have 2 AFC West teams at least.
Well, you're going to have
Chargers
2 AFC
in Denver. East teams. Like, the wild card spots are probably going to go to the Chargers and the Bills, or if they can.
And then there's one more.
No, it's 3. So it's going to go.
There's
to
one more.
Chargers and Texans.
Chargers, Texans, and Bills are the ones leading right now.
Right, Chargers, Texans, and Bills, and the division winners.
But here's the problem:
Pittsburgh
with the Colts team
with Jacksonville, the way Jacksonville. And if Indy wins a couple of games, that's the other wild card.
No, Jacksonville got tiebreakers over everybody.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. They're either going to win the division, but if they're that close, that's going to be the other.
The wild card's for sure is likely going to have the Bills. I guess the AFC is not over yet, but if they don't, then the Patriots are probably going to be in there. And then you have the Texans, who can either win the South and then the Jags are out, or vice versa. So you could have 2 South teams, or you could have the West if somehow Kansas City is a miracle, even though they seem like they're cooked. But they got the same record as the Dolphins right now. Like, I don't know if I don't know. It just seems like it's a hairy situation for them to get in, dude. Even if they ran the table, which is going to be asking a lot.
Can we? let's look at this in a totally different way. If the Dolphins end up winning 9 or 10 games,
Mm-hmm.
with Tua playing the way that he's played this year, but the offensive line and defensive line, who we thought was gonna be a weakness when the season started, have now been a strength. How are we gonna feel about everybody going into next year?
Not great.
Because my problem is that all but the first year, Mike McDaniel has started slow, right?
The first 2 years he did not start slow.
The first 2 years, he faded at the end.
Yeah, they had like losing streaks in the midst. One because Tua got hurt,
Right.
and the other one they faded.
So
late.
how do we, like, I've told you what I think is going on with Tua. And I don't think it's easy to put it on, oh, he's wearing down or whatever. That's not what that is. I'm telling you firsthand. It's not what it is. Every other season, we have talked about the things that he was doing in the offseason to better prepare him for the season. And this year he was on a boat drinking beers.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm going to tell you that physically he may look bigger, but he doesn't look fitter. He looks,
Oh, I don't think he looks. I don't think he looks like. I don't think it's noticeable one way or the other how he looks.
Oh, it is by the way he's playing and
like
how
he came in
sluggish he looks.
He came in last year super thin. Which I thought,
but listen, last year he moved better, and he got banged up.
Stupid.
But he moved around better, and then everybody was talking about he's too little. No, dude, you got to be able to move.
Swole Tua was the best Tua.
No,
2 years ago.
There's a difference in being swole Tua, and I just had a 6-pack Tua.
Beer belly Tua.
No, I'm telling you, he just needs to find his way a little bit.
So instead of a BBL, he needs a BBT. Big belly.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But look, contrary to popular belief, you do spend your first couple of years trying to figure out what's your optimum body weight or when you can perform and be healthy and take the hits and stuff like that. He's gone to extremes, and he just looks sluggish.
Mm-hmm.
He just looks kind of like I'm too big. I'm not able to move. So I think next year he's going to find that. He's going to be on the team. So you might as well.
What if the coach? What if he's like? What if him and let's say Mike McDaniel is back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're Mike McDaniel.
Yep.
This was your guy.
The only person that can make that decision of putting somebody else in,
right?
I believe it's Mike McDaniel.
Well, that's my question. If
he does it and he moves on, the guy he replaces him with better be damn good.
He better be damn good. He better be damn good.
But
if
he does it, nobody else will have a problem.
But if you were Mike McDaniel and you had this year where you
Uh-huh.
very clearly went away from him, like you were tired of the turnovers, you became a running team. He seems to like this. You've always said this is what he's built off of, right? He was a running guy,
right?
Running game guy. So he's
Okay.
finally in his wheelhouse.
Yeah.
And you feel like you got a guy and a quarterback here. Might be.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, would you trust your Dolphins tenure? Because that's what it's going to come down to. Would you trust on Tua bouncing back, which is basically what got you the gig, or trying something else because you feel like, look, I'm going to be the Dolphins coach this upcoming next year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I believe my long-term future as Dolphins coach is with Tua at quarterback, or do I need to find a different solution so that the owner believes that I will be the long-term solution?
And that's what I would say. I would say that if there's one person that has to identify whether Tua is gonna be okay or not next year, it has to be Mike McDaniel because he's the one that's gone to bat for him more than anybody. That being said, if you change and you say, I'm going to make a different, I'm going to go in a different direction and not play Tua after that investment, and then it doesn't work, your ass is out of here even more so. You understand what I'm saying? So the pressure of all of this is not necessarily on Tua, but it's more on Mike McDaniel because if he decides to go in another direction, how many quarterbacks are out there that can throw the ball with timing and throw the ball with accuracy, even though Tua hasn't done it this year? Let's not make – see, the problem I have with all this is we making it sound like –
I'm trying to think who would be out there.
We're making it sound like we could just go get another guy. And there's 20 quarterbacks in the league and 32 teams. So you figure it out.
Kyler Murray.
Dude, see what I mean? And this is why we can't have this conversation.
Why not, dude?
You think Kyler Murray's the answer?
I don't know if he's the answer. I'm just saying, is he?
So you rather let's just take a stab.
Is he a better answer than Tua?
No, you can't just take a stab at this. If your job is your job isn't on the line.
Well, no, that's not. Well, this is going to happen in a meeting, right?
Kyler Murray's never been an accurate guy.
I understand, but you're going to be in a meeting, and there's not going to be perfect answers. You're going to have to take some guys.
If that's the case, I believe that Mike McDaniel say, I'll just roll with Tua.
Okay, hold on one second.
I'm telling you, man, like, this is why I hate these conversations. Because you just start mentioning names, and that's not a solution.
Well, it's a solution. I don't know if it's a good solution.
No, you know what I mean. Stop. Just stop.
Geno Smith.
Yo, come on,
Dude,
man.
go
What's
to
wrong
break.
with you?
What?
Go to break.
Come on.
I'm not doing this.
I'm looking at realistic options.
No,
that
you're
would be
not.
available.
Did you not see
That would be available.
When was the last time accuracy and Geno Smith were mentioned in the same sentence?
3 years ago. In
Tobin, do you know who's leading the league in interceptions?
Geno Smith.
Tua and Geno Smith.
Okay, so no. That's a no.
Again, you see what you're doing. Go ahead, name some guys.
Mac Jones.
You got to trade for him.
I'm going to sit by.
You got to trade for him.
I don't know why you're getting mad at me. I
have
can't.
to
Hey, you
trade
know
for
I'm not
him.
allowed to say Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers. Whoa. That's crazy. J-Vic just showed me like some Gran Torino.
Hey,
Like,
dude, it went over
that
a
was
bus.
crazy.
It went Fast and the Furious. It was
Fast and the
Romania
Furious. Jeez
over
Louise.
traffic.
Crazy.
Driver probably had the bubble guts.
You keep on with the bubble.
Why did
guts.
Why'd
What's
you
wrong
walk?
with you?
Why'd you walk out, man? I was giving you options.
No, because the thing is that I don't have a problem with people having a problem with the quarterback. Okay. But take it from me, a Cleveland Brown. You don't want to be in the quarterback games because a lot of times when you're not satisfied with what you have, you end up with something you don't want because you've already made the decision and now you don't get what you want. But because you already dug yourself in about not wanting the guy you have, now we're in the quarterback roulette. Oh, maybe it'll work out. It worked out for him. Let's see if it'll work out here. And you start playing that game until you can get a draft pick. But while all that is going on, you're getting your ass kicked.
What about year 2 Quinn Ewers?
Dude, let me tell you something.
What?
And
Development.
And I'm gonna say this, but like,
look at Patrick Paul year 2.
How do you? Patrick Paul, was already a dominant player.
Well,
he was playing behind Armstead.
Well, he got a year to kind of cook, little marination, and then all of a sudden, what do we
And
got?
by the way, like, I just don't I don't think you guys understand that everybody doesn't develop at the same pace.
Right.
Regardless of what position you play, some guys bloom a little bit later. So just to say, oh, he's in his second year, he should be ready. No. The problem is that a lot of these teams will draft a guy and say he needs development, but they say they're going to control the development to where, oh, you should be ready now. It doesn't always work like that. Everybody develops in a different way. I'll give you a perfect example, just right off the top of my head because I heard him on the radio last night. Kurt Warner. How long was his path?
It was long.
Okay, it happens. But to just say, oh, second year, he should be ready. Quinn Ewers, come on.
Let's talk about Tua, I'm looking for options.
Again.
Dylan Gabriel?
Again, I would. Really? He ain't playing quarterback for the Browns no more.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he's
no.
for trade.
No.
I mean,
no.
What happened with J.J. McCarthy?
Same, and that was a first-round mistake.
What, J.J. McCarthy?
Yeah.
He had a pretty good game last week.
Yeah, okay.
See Van Ginkel? Still doing it.
Still doing it.
Van Ginks.
So all I would say is, and I'm not saying that, you're wrong for feeling the way you do about Tua. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is that let's not be so quick to say we can just go find a new one.
I'm not being quick. That's why I'm throwing out these names, We're just well, I can't
Dude, if your solution to the Tua conundrum is Kyler Murray, we are going to go and build a ring right over there. J-Fig is going to blow a whistle and we're going.
I didn't say I liked it. I was just asking your opinion on it.
No, you know what my opinion is.
Jacoby Brissett, 18th in passing this year. Bring him back. West
Chico
Palm.
got boxing gloves in the car.
West Palm?
Huh?
West Palm?
Just because he's local, what does that mean?
He's been here before.
Hey, man, you got MMA fighter here, bro.
None of these ideas you like, huh?
No. No. All I'm saying is just
Andy Dalton.
He's still playing?
He's on the Panthers.
Oh my God. You see what I mean? Like
Davis Mills, something about him, right?
Do you understand
Mills.
what the whole dilemma is now?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
And understand why I would be a little cautious to going with some of the options you have mentioned.
None of them are great.
Right.
None of them are great. Now,
let me ask this question. See, everybody says, oh, gap quarterback till the following. No, it doesn't. Oh, again, Doesn't always work that way. And to all those experts out there that think next year's quarterbacking class is going to be awesome, or the following year, okay, everybody just relax.
Intangibles love the Gap.
And Banana Republic.
Is the Gap still open?
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it's
The
still
Gap.
open.
You sure?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Old
I don't
Navy.
feel like there is
It's
one in my
Old
mall.
Navy,
Oh.
Gap, and what was the one you said?
Banana Republic.
That one.
Yeah.
I don't know if there are. Are you sure there's
That's like
Gaps?
the intangible. That's like the
Yeah.
intangibles holy trinity of shopping.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh
I
no!
don't-
What is Forever 21?
Oh, that's for. Well, I
So
mean, they're
that
young.
left, but
That's Forever
apparently
21.
It's coming back.
There's
I
a
don't
big
know.
Forever 21 in my mall.
Really? It's still there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's not a Gap. I think the Gap is
They used
gone.
to have Baby
Triangles,
Gap.
Intangibles.
Doesn't Sawgrass have a Gap?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes, they
You
do.
sure?
I gotta go, dude.
You gotta go to.
Reminds me.
You gotta go shopping. Don't
Guess what I gotta do?
Christmas shop?
Go to Gap?
So, has D ever signed you up for something that? Because I have neighbors.
Yep.
That's not funny. Leroy had a gap in his mouth for 2 days. I popped it back in. So anyway, has D ever signed you up for something? And because, that's your wife and everything, you say, sure, whatever. So I'm going to a Christmas party.
That happened to you last year, didn't it?
Yeah. I'm going to a Christmas party. Same, it's my people. I ain't gonna lie. I like neighbors. But they always have to, there's always a neighbor that always does theme stuff.
Sure.
Theme. This one is jeans and sequins.
The hell's
Wait,
that mean?
what?
Yeah.
You gotta wear sequins?
Leroy,
Jeans,
you're
well,
gonna
let's
wear
say
sequins?
jeans and diamonds or jeans and something like that.
Like rhinestones?
Liberace
Yeah,
now?
something like that. I don't know. Dude, let me tell you something. Just
You gotta do crafts for your
What are you gonna
costume?
wear?
Are you be a rhinestone cowboy?
so
Can we
first
please
of
see
all,
pictures?
I live right across the street.
Okay.
Why am I going to a theme party?
That's for fun.
It doesn't matter if you live across the street
Okay.
or an hour away.
When D come into the house and want to dress you up like a rhinestone cowboy, we gonna see what's up.
Yeah, but Big Spoon loves crafts. She loves
Oh.
making. She
Oh.
would love.
She's already like, oh, hey, we gotta go to that jeans store.
Yeah,
We gotta get you a jacket and stuff.
Big Spoon. If she loves two things, she
You at
loves
Gap?
she loves a
She
theme
does.
party and she
She-
loves
oh,
crafts.
Man, she's arts and crafts. That's all they do.
Yep.
And I have to buy a refrigerator. My refrigerator in my garage broke.
Oh, so you need a backup fridge?
No, so the thing is, in the garage, yeah. So I got to hurry up and get it before everything goes waste
Yeah.
in there because, once your refrigerator starts, the freezer starts dripping.
Do you go
It's
full?
over.
Are you gonna go full boat, or are you gonna get like kind of a discount fridge for your backup
It's
fridge?
a garage.
That's what I'm thinking,
It's a
right?
garage fridge. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, anybody kick the crap out of one of your fridges and you just want to get rid of it? Like, I don't care. Let's get cool or not.
Full size.
No, I don't know what size it. That's the other thing. It tells you I don't know what size it is.
You gotta measure it.
What do you mean, Leroy?
I don't know what size
Is it
refrigerator.
like the one in your house?
Yeah, give it a
No.
measure first.
No,
It's smaller?
Yeah. It's in it. You've been through my garage.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you go
Actually, I don't
outside.
remember.
Y'all walk through like, yeah. Tobin's what? What happened?
Nothing.
So his facial expression.
I know. So no. So yeah, I gotta go get it. So that's how we got to the bedazzle part. While we're out getting a refrigerator, we can go right by that little jean store and get you a outfit.
What does she refer to as the jean store? The Gap?
No, there's a Levi's store.
Oh.
There's a
You gonna get some Jordache?
Wait, so are you doing denim on denim?
yeah.
Denim. Are you
Well,
going to wear any
it is the
sequins?
Canadian tuxedo.
Exactly.
Oh, that is true.
I told him I'm cutting the sleeves off then.
Take a break here on the show. We'll play a little Damage is Done, my friend. Next. No bigs. Just talking about the Netflix Diddy documentary.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to say this. That some people think that they get to a place of untouchable.
Yep.
And I'm going to just say this. Everybody's touchable. Everybody. Because you're going to do something, you're going to, take it too far, and then all of the stuff going to come back to get you. And, like, yikes. I watched some of it. I'm like, wow. Like, I didn't know he had it like that.
So the winter meetings are going on right now.
Baseball meetings?
Yeah.
Yikes. Oh,
Orlando.
this way you get your trades.
Get your trade on, your signs on.
Are the Marlins even there?
Well,
Peter Bendix, you know what he's doing? He's out behind the hotel rummaging in the garbage.
you're not wrong.
No, I'm not wrong.
And here was the quote from Peter Bendix yesterday. That is my damage is done.
Oh, no.
Peter Bendix, this is from the Miami Herald's Barry Jackson. He said on the winter meetings, quote, "There's no need for us to be here. It used to be more difficult to get into contact with people. Now you're texting, calling people all the time. There isn't the same need to gather in one place as there was 15 years ago." That doesn't sound like a mover and shaker to me. I don't like that. I don't like that.
That sounds like he's going to go there and see everybody else, everybody working at deals, and he goes to his owner, and his owner's like, no.
Nebraska, where are you going? He goes, I got to go sign Schwarber to $150 million deal. All right, cool. I'll see you at the thing. The thing, Andrew Freeman, where are you going? I'm going to give Edwin Diaz a 3-year deal.
You know who he's looking for? The baseball player that's up there that's limping. Like he on them, but the Timu.
Tough.
I gotta tell you though,
Damage is done.
I can't be too mad at what they've done because they did
That
a lot
nice
better.
season last year.
They did a lot better than we thought. Here's the problem. Based on how they're doing things, is that the best that they're gonna do, or can it still get better?
He said yesterday we're not satisfied with where we're at 79 wins.
How about more than 79 million?
That would be nice. How about
Right.
7 million?
Damn, how much do you think their payroll is?
Oh, I'll look right now.
I'm gonna put it this way, Leroy. There's at least 3 Heat players that's making more than the whole Florida Marlins, Miami Marlins.
I would say less than that. I take Bam and Tyler. Their contracts add up to more than the Marlins' payroll. Bam and Tyler.
Wiggy too.
No, you ain't got to put Wiggy in it.
No, I'm just saying. I just think each individual.
Oh. You're talking about
Individually.
one person.
Yes.
I was saying 2 of them together.
No, I think if you make
All right.
over 30 million, you might be making more than the Marlins.
This is their payroll last year. They had Sandy Alcantara making $17.3 million. The next highest active player was Edward Cabrera, who made just under 2.
So
They had to pay Avi Sail Garcia, total bum, $12 million to not be on the Marlins. I think they're done paying Giancarlo Stanton.
Okay.
I think.
So in 2025, their adjusted payroll is around $67.8 million. It's 30th in the MLB. There are only 30 teams in MLB.
right. So
2 players. You're
so
right.
now keep in mind, some of that's going to move off because the guys that they paid not to be there, or the
Right.
contracts they were paying the guys they trade.
They
Right.
got to pay Garcia $5 million this year.
Okay. So basically, that's going to bring that down to about 45 million. My question is, what is going to be we know they're not going to have a high payroll.
Mm-hmm.
What is their number to where the team is going to be better?
If everybody's
75, 100,
Yeah. Well,
100?
if everybody's on arbitration, what they're projecting this according to Sport Track, that they would get 50, they would pay just under 53 million right now with their roster with no additions, which would be, and I think they're getting like
That's Giannis.
Yeah,
So they're making Tua money.
they're making
Tua money.
they're making Bam Adebayo.
Right.
Yeah.
So, my question is, what can they add to improve what they did last year? Or is that it? They're going to stay at $53 million, take the $70 million check, and
This is why I'm saying go give me a fat 1-year deal to the polar bear,
No,
dude.
You can't do it that way,
I'm
though.
telling you, you can.
Because here's what happens. We've seen this. You go get the guy for 1 year.
Yeah.
You go through a quarter of the season. You're not better than you were last year, and then you trade him.
That's fine.
But no, I
If
don't.
it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
That's not fun.
It is fun.
No, it's
Dude,
not.
it's so much fun. You don't remember when they signed Carlos Delgado. That was fun.
No, that. All right.
What a
Damage is
sweepstakes.
done.
Yeah. That's,
Anyway.
like.
Way to get me not get my goosies flowing there, Peter Bendix. Damage is
Right.
done, my friend.
What
do you got, Leroy?
I'm gonna go with low hanging fruit. And that's Notre Dame.
Damage is done.
I would like to know why, and this is why my damage is done. Is Notre Dame mad at the ACC for trying to promote Miami and not them?
Yeah.
That was kind of crazy.
Right?
It's really wild.
Like, isn't why you don't play?
like
You
72
play
hours.
ACC teams. You are not in the ACC.
You could be in the ACC
You
if you
could
wanted
be.
to.
Like, the epitome of wanting their cake and eating it too is you want to say we play ACC teams, but we're not in the ACC, and then complain when the ACC tries to promote one of their teams.
It's like being mad.
Second of all, why in the hell are you mad at the ACC in Miami? You need to be mad at Alabama, who got in with 3 wins and got smoked in the SEC championship. You directing your attention to somebody else. That's like when old boy got knocked out outside of on Friday. You want some of this, old man? No. They pointed their attention to somewhere else. Let's go mess with the ACC. Let's go talk. I tell you one thing though. The words Miami never came out their mouth. They went after the ACC, and they refused to go after Alabama. So while you trying to be tough, while you trying to be tough, you're looking soft. You're looking like crybabies. You want to take your ball and go, we're not going to play in a bowl game because we didn't get what we want. Like, stop it.
It's embarrassing.
It's truly for a grown-ass man to cry and complain the way he did and tell the kids we taking our ball and going home without even seeing if they want to play in a bowl game. I'm telling you, who looks like the Karen?
Oh, they look like clowns.
Right, you look like clowns.
I'm not mad at them.
Why?
Because they've been, you've been led on for 4 weeks.
No matter. The only vote that counts is the last vote.
No,
I've been saying that for a month.
I get that, but you've been led on for 4 weeks. What do you think?
What?
Catholics don't like being lied to.
So what? They ain't get lied to.
They got
They get lied to. Listen, you know what? Listen, there should be a disclaimer for every college team in the nation. Here's what it is. We're going to have polls from October to the end of the year. But the only poll that matters is the last one.
CFP.
And here's the other thing. Nobody made that big of a deal when Florida State got booted after winning the ACC and being undefeated. Huh? Was Notre Dame complaining about that? No.
They don't need to complain about that.
Okay.
It's not their, they don't care about Florida
Okay,
State business.
good.
They care about their business.
Okay, but I thought, why they get mad at the ACC?
Because they're holier than thou. They are.
I mean,
They
they
say,
Notre Dame.
why didn't they say do a couple of more Hail Marys in front of Touchdown Jesus?
Yep. Jennifer, what damage is done for you
The
today?
fact that you got a Touchdown Jesus. They're like, come on.
Hey, man, play like a champion, except against Miami.
Damage is done.
I saw a great sign somebody made on a meme. It says play. It says the top. It says play like a champion. They're touching sign. Unless you don't get in the college football playoff, then take your ball and go home.
Yeah. Like, how can adults do that and then complain when kids act entitled?
Jennifer, what damage is done?
Well, besides my diet being done, I wish there was a black bear in Tennessee that crashed a local Christmas parade. Imagine something so jolly and cheerful, and out of nowhere you're frightened by.
Gatlinburg really they treat black bears like they're squirrels, and I just don't know if I trust it.
Look at that.
Whoa.
It's a big bear.
Wait.
Why isn't people
See,
moving?
wait,
Why aren't
Yeah,
people
you
moving?
can't.
Vlad.
Why?
Can I say something? This is the difference between black folks and white folks. Because if it was a black folks parade and that black bear was walking down the street without a leash or owner, that the streets would be empty.
Gatlinburg's a great town.
Leash
The
on a
streets would
bear?
be empty. I'm
Gatlinburg.
just saying,
Dude.
they got trained bears.
I'm telling you, there are so many black bears in Gatlinburg. Like they're just roaming around like
It's that
squirrels.
people are feeding them also, and then the problem is that if
They're very adorable because
if
they're
they-
not like monster bears. Like they look snuggly.
Only the
Hey,
intangible.
hey,
people.
yes,
Only
they
the
do. They
intangible.
look
people
adorable.
is snuggly.
Look at it, so cute.
He does look cute.
That's like the
rips
pot.
your
You ever
head
seen
apart.
the possum thing when she goes, "Can I keep it?"
If it's a grizzly, I'm running away. But a black
Hey.
bear, it's like 2 weight classes up from a koala.
Here's the deal.
2 weight classes from a
You know what?
koala,
In my arena,
Yep.
soon as you said bear, I'm out. It's just a baby. It's just a black bear. It's not a grizzly. It don't matter. You say bear, I'm out.
There's
That's
so-
just like shark.
Why?
Like if you say there's a shark in the water, I don't care if it's a little baby shark.
that bear is definitely like because there's so many treats on Gatlinburg and like little like fried places, people eat
Peanuts.
Oreos. That bear is eating better than Yogi, dude.
well, apparently after this whole parade, it was spotted eating out of the trash.
Yeah, of course, because there's nothing but treats and goodness. When we were in Gatlinburg, I didn't see my wife and Sophia. They saw one at a Starbucks. Guy was like,
At
"Moo!"
Starbucks.
yeah, getting his baracino. He was licking that right out of the cup. I'm telling you,
Minus
dude.
one.
Hey,
He
That's
was looking
why
at
I'm
them
telling you.
like,
Know what? That's
Minus
why
1
intangibles
for
get
sass.
ate up, right? Because y'all don't appreciate wildlife.
Well, the problem is that if you keep feeding the wildlife and getting in
Yes!
contact with them, they have
Yeah,
to kill them.
Vlad,
That's why they become
Vlad,
extinct.
No
Look,
lies. No
you
lies
know any
being
brothers
said.
gonna try to feed a bear?
Hell no.
Yeah. Thank you.
Luis says white people are way too comfortable around apex
Yes!
predators.
Yes. Listen, I got a house full of animals. Point. I got a house full of animals. And I tell my daughter every day, I say, that's your mama's side. Because daddy don't
Well,
play like that.
I'm gonna tell you what. Number one, I'm always very wary of someone that says, "I'd rather deal with animals more than with humans." I'm very worried about
You're
you.
skeptical of those people.
Very, very.
What damage is done for you,
You!
Vlad? Why?
Wow. Woo, that was quick.
That was
Hold
quick.
on.
Ridiculous.
On Sunday afternoon
Mm-hmm.
at 12:38 p.m.,
Our
Mm-hmm.
receipts.
a text was sent to members of this show,
Mm-hmm.
minus Chico, because he's not in our group text yet. An apology was demanded to two people.
Mm-hmm.
One, Leroy Horde.
Well, you should have heard him yesterday.
Oh, I heard
Yes,
him yesterday.
yesterday he
Oh,
was
the
acting a fool.
deflecting?
I almost had to fight him.
Leroy, it was Heisman Trophy worthy of deflecting. Poor Brittany, and you got. Didn't I not tell you last weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Stop worrying. This was all for TV. You're going to be very happy on Sunday afternoon. I was wrong. I said 12:18. So it was 20 minutes later. It was 12:38. But nonetheless, that the University of Miami was going to be in the college football playoffs.
Right.
And what did you say?
I said I'm not going to feel anything.
You lied. I'm not going to watch.
I didn't watch.
You didn't watch?
Well, I
Dude,
did once we
soon-
started because
soon as that-
Dan Day was watching.
Soon as
Don't.
We were on the air. You couldn't not watch. I had to talk about it.
No, you didn't. Your job was to talk about the Dolphins, Dolphins Jets.
It was news.
All of a sudden, he
I'm a
talks like-
journalist.
No, it's the Dolphin Game Day Uncensored.
I understand.
pregame show. It ain't the Miami Dolphin. It ain't the Miami Hurricanes.
But when you're
college
uncensored,
football playoff recap show.
when you're uncensored, you can go in a lot of directions. We talked about the Pinks for a little bit. We'll go all over the place.
Nonetheless, an apology should be given to
Mhm.
one Leroy Horde and myself
Right.
for telling you stop worrying about this.
Mhm.
The Canes are going to be in. This is all for TV.
Mhm.
This was to suck you guys in so that you can talk about it 3 days in the week.
I apologized to Leroy yesterday.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you
No,
didn't.
Hold on. Hold
No,
on.
you
Hold
didn't.
on. I apologized specifically for saying he wore Shamrock undies. I apologized. That was too far. For you, I did not apologize, but I did wish you a good Sunday.
And
That's it. Did you have a good Sunday?
I did it. The Jets lost to the Dolphins. Everything was good for you guys.
Well, I'm sorry you didn't have a good Sunday. There's my
I
apology.
demand an apology.
I'm not apologizing.
Oh my God.
I'm not apologizing. And
No
also,
accountability.
I was trying to protect
No
Leroy's
accountability.
sources.
No accountability. You
None.
were worried.
I'm
Zero.
very accountable.
No, you're not.
I'm very
you're not.
accountable.
No,
you're
you're
not.
No,
And
you're
then
not.
here's another one for you. This is a double up. How dare you?
Hmm?
Okay, say that the John Morant trade. I heard everything yesterday with you and John Morant, and how all of a sudden now you're willing to let people go. And then not only that, people had receipts. 'Cause
Interesting.
You keep receipts on your ass. You gotta keep receipts on
What do
Tobin,
you
all right,
mean, dude?
You gotta have
And
Target
somehow
receipts.
it didn't
You
even
gotta
enough.
have Walmart receipts for you, CVS, long receipts, because you've always say things, and then when you get brought up for the things that you say, all of a sudden,
When
I
he
didn't
get
say
brought
it.
up on
I didn't
charges,
say it.
when he get brought up on
Yeah.
charges,
I didn't say it. Oh no. Oh, great. And then you saw what he did to Brittany at the end. I appreciate your attempt for producing.
I do. I do
Wait,
appreciate it.
what?
That's
You-
great producing by her.
No, she had receipts.
Mhm.
She
She
called
thought
you
she
up.
had receipts.
No, she had receipts.
Well,
She had receipts.
it wasn't like direct. Like it was taken a little out of context.
She had receipts.
oh my goodness, dude, you are
What?
You are impossible.
you
is
are
what you are.
impossible.
Never thought about it like that.
Man, you never thought.
Look at Leroy in the face.
Chico, you got a quick damages done?
I do. I'm gonna make mine short. I got a mental picture. The damage is done of Leroy wearing rhinestones going to a Christmas
That's
party
crazy.
in a cowboy hat, and I can't get it out of my head, man.
Oh,
I
you
wish
gotta
nothing
wear
but
the
best of
cowboy
luck.
hat.
You're gonna look like Ken.
You
I
are-
need pictures.
Ken.
You're gonna look like Brittany and Justin Timberlake at the MTV
That
at the
too.
MTV
Yeah.
Awards.
I need pictures. Leroy.
Shabuzi. Gotta pick somebody.
Ooh.
Take a break.
Was it
He has
what's his
great
name?
style, though, I will
Kane?
Kane Brown.
Brown.
Kane Brown.
Take a break. We're back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back.
Who's this, Tobin?
The Elements, dude.
Yep. Earth, Wind, and Fire. I saw them. They had a special on a couple of months ago, and the only one that was left was Wind, because Earth and Fire were no longer with us. Philip Bailey with that one little dread in the back.
I just sent a quote from Mike Berardino, covers Notre Dame. He used to cover the Marlins back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Notre Dame AD Pete Bavacqua is here. He says, quote, Miami deserves to be in the CFP. Of course they do.
Too late.
Damage is done, my friend.
Too late. Because if you have a problem with anybody, you know what? We're gonna assume, and tell me if I'm wrong about this. If you have a problem with getting in, the only team that moved ahead of you was Miami. So if you're complaining about not getting in, the only team that you could be complaining about is Miami. So how you then going to come back 2 days later and say Miami deserved to be in?
Too late.
While saying you deserve to be in. So either go after Alabama or don't say nothing, because anything you say is going to look like you have a problem with Miami coming in, because that's the only team that moved ahead of you. Is that not a fair assumption?
It is a fair assumption.
Okay.
It is a fair assumption.
So he trying to pull a Tobin.
What?
Yep.
Headlines are brought to you by Doral Hyundai, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Hyundai or DoralHyundai.com. This was Mario Cristobal, Mario Cristobal yesterday when asked about the Notre Dame situation.
Mario, as a member of the ACC, not sure if you saw the comments from Notre Dame's athletic director today about the relationship being permanently damaged because of how the process played out. Just wonder if you have any thoughts on that.
I don't have any thoughts or any comment on that. My focus, effort, time, energy, 1,000% into the University of Miami. Both.
I'm assuming that, just to follow up, just ask this question, I'm assuming the answer is the same, but the thought that Notre Dame decided not to play in the bowl, was that something that the University of Miami had thought about as a scenario if the rules were reversed and you didn't get in?
I would say first and foremost, I wouldn't comment on anybody else's situation because you never know. You never know exactly what's up. And I have too much respect for football and for Notre Dame to comment on their situation as it relates to us. We haven't been faced with that situation, and we don't ever expect, want to, or would really allow that situation to happen. But that's not a comment in any way, shape, or form as it relates to them. You just don't know what each program is going through. Some programs lose a coach. Sometimes you're going to be down a ton of players and people have to make a decision. But yeah, I don't want to comment on anybody else's stuff because, again, it's just not my place, and it would be disrespectful,
Wow. Top notch. Class. Tough. Great job, Mark.
Here's what I would say. There's nothing worse than a bunch of grown-ass men that sit on TV and talk about college kids acting a certain way and not acting like college kids, to be fair, or not acting professional when they get 1 year later and they're in the NFL. And then see a grown-ass man who's had a career of supposedly professionalism behave the way this athletic director has.
It's crazy.
And the fact that nobody else is saying something, but will jump on a kid or an athlete quick as they can to stand up on their soapbox and say something, I think is a joke. Like, you can be upset about not getting in, but the fact that you have gone this route and say, we're not playing in a bowl game, and take that away from the other kids who might be their last opportunity to play college football. Everybody's not going to the NFL. And take away that opportunity from them because you got your feelings hurt.
Yes.
Is crazy.
Yes.
And the fact that when we attack young student athletes or professional athletes and nobody has attacked this guy for doing one of the most childish acts in sports I've ever seen? No.
Embarrassing and
It's
unbecoming.
embarrassing.
Can I turn
It's
it to-
embarrassing. You know what? If I was the ACC, I would say, you know what? We don't want your money.
Yeah, go play.
Go play Army, Navy. Go try to help the Coast Guard get a football team. Go play them.
Yep.
Let me ask you this.
Yep.
What if the shoe was the other way around?
And Miami had done that? Oh,
What-
my
no,
goodness.
No. What
Oh.
if Miami had lost to Notre Dame, but Miami was ahead of Notre Dame in all the rankings for 4 weeks?
I
And
don't-
Then
it-
the day of, not the day of.
Vlad.
No. Listen.
Okay.
Listen. The day of, they have Notre Dame over Miami.
Vlad.
But listen, I get it. Listen, head to head matters. I'm only looking at it at their side.
Okay,
The simple
okay,
fact of
Vlad.
you use our name, our image, our likeness, the name of Notre Dame every week on your playoff show, your ranking show, and you had us believe that we're gonna get in, and then you don't. And then what you want? Okay, you don't want. Fine, we don't want to play. We're not in the college football playoffs, but we'll give you the whatever damn bowl game you want me to play, and then we'll promote you on that bowl game, whatever the bowl game, and then you guys make money off me.
Vlad.
That's what they do.
Vlad. You know what? I would be with you if it wasn't for a grown-ass man acting the way he did. And also, I would say this. Was Notre Dame that upset when Florida State went undefeated and didn't get in?
Were they going against Florida State in a chance to?
Did they get in that year? I think they got in.
No, it was Alabama that
No, it was
got
another
in.
SEC team, and then they got smoked by Georgia.
And then they got
Right.
smoked
because
by
they didn't have
Florida.
their quarterback. Their quarterback blew his knee
And
out.
also
So
28 other players decided to they get ready
No.
for the
I'm saying
NFL.
who made the playoff? It was only 4 teams, but who made the playoff that year?
I don't
I believe it was Texas, maybe.
I don't remember who got in over, but I remember that what the situation was. They lost their quarterback, and so they basically
Yeah, but
just
they
said, "You're
went
not gonna
on
do
and
it."
won the ACC championship after that.
Yeah, but they didn't. But even after that, they didn't put them in
Right. No, that's what I'm
because
saying.
they're like they're not going to compete, and then they got smoked.
Right. Well, because everybody left. Nobody played in the game.
Yeah,
That's why.
afterwards, because I understand why. Because they're like, what are we going to stay around for?
But the whole issue with it is that one of the things that sets teams up for this is y'all think and they thought that all the rankings before the last one mattered, and they don't. And I've been saying that for a month. The only rankings that matter is the last one. And what Notre Dame should have been doing the whole time is saying, damn, I hope this loss to Miami doesn't come bite us in the ass. But instead, you complained after the fact, knowing damn well
But
that the team that got in above you lost to.
yeah, I think, but that was my issue the whole time with it. Is like they acted like this head-to-head thing was a last resort when their own stipulations have it high in the parameters, and they made it seem like, if we get there, we get there.
You know why? Two reasons. Let's not have a conversation about something that isn't there yet, being that Miami's never finished the season strong. They did. And as I kept telling you beforehand, Miami and Notre Dame were not close enough to even have that conversation.
But that was their choice. Their choice was to not have
whatever reasons is that once we got to the vote that mattered.
Right. But would the anger have been as much from Notre Dame if they didn't feel okey-doked, right? Like they didn't feel like they were in as much danger. It's still an unbecoming response.
How can you think that you don't have a chance of getting snubbed when the team right behind you lost to?
Who's that?
Stop it.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
You know that was going to come back to haunt you. You know that. They had to be sitting in the room going, I hope this Miami thing doesn't come back to haunt us. Or instead of worried about we were always ahead of Miami, you should have been concentrating on Alabama getting in after that display of football.
And I think that's what they're saying.
No, they didn't. They never mentioned Alabama.
They didn't.
They always talked about we were in. So they were talking about Miami the whole time without saying Miami's name.
I think
we know what they were doing.
They thought by the end of it that they had proven enough that they were going to get in no matter what happened. The conference championships be damned. So that's their mistake. Oh, well.
Look, again.
Oh, well.
And here's what I would say to all teams.
Oh, well.
Oh, well.
As a competitor, I would say if you leave it up to another human being for anything, you have a chance of something like this happening. If you don't want this to happen, you have control over that. And you know how that is? Win the games. And then you won't have to worry about it. So I said the same thing for Miami. I said the same thing for Notre Dame. Now, I don't know what the hell Alabama, y'all lost 3 games.
They always get the pass.
They did lose to Florida State.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
They always get the pass.
That's their worst loss.
I would also say,
they also got the best win this year.
You know what else was separated?
They went to Georgia and won and beat Georgia. And like it or not, they had a streak of 4 or 5 consecutive games against ranked teams, home and away, and they won those games. And they were the number 1 seed in the SEC tournament.
You know what I would also say about it, Vlad, is that when you look at, I would say that, you know what would separate these teams even more? Is if you play a ranked team and y'all promote it as 2 ranked teams playing, whether that team falls off or not, you should get credit for beating a ranked team. Because having these teams early in the year and you win, I mean, Miami at one point had beaten 3 ranked teams in the first 4 weeks.
It's hard to say. Hold
on. Let me finish. And then at the end of the year, because does it matter when you played them and where they were when you played them, or does it matter at the end of the year? Because I got to tell you, that Florida State win in Alabama should have made them a poo-poo platter with as bad as Florida State was.
So what, the first game of the season, you lose?
All I'm saying is this. If you beat a ranked team in the beginning of the year or lose to a ranked team in the beginning of the year, it should still count as winning or losing to a ranked team. Because what happens is, as these things weed themselves out, those numbers get worse and worse. So Miami moved all the way up to 2 because they beat 3 ranked teams early in the season.
And one of them was Florida
And
State.
then at the end of the year, when we look back to look at their credentials, we don't even give them credit for that.
That was my issue the whole time with it, though, is because they always do it by a feel of timing thing. It's stupid.
That's why I'm saying if you win against a ranked team or lose against a ranked team when you play the game, it should count.
So then you're giving Alabama credit then.
Why? No.
Yes, because they played 4 games against ranked teams in the middle of the season and won.
Yeah. Of course.
Lost to 2 ranked teams.
Of course, but the thing is, I'm still saying the same thing about Miami.
It's tough. You got to do a balance.
Because the only team that loses in this is Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Because when you look at the schedule and you look at when these teams played, for the first month of the season, all Miami was playing was ranked teams.
Leroy, we agree. I'm not upset with Notre Dame not being it. And I'm just trying to show their side. I can understand their side of the argument if you're being led on for 4 weeks.
That's not the same thing.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
not the same thing.
Yeah, it is. I'm just using that instead of saying Notre Dame.
If I'm being told 4 weeks about that I'm in and then I'm not, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. That's the only reason why I'm looking. Okay. It's just they were led on.
They were led on.
Yeah, they were led on.
You had to know. If you Notre Dame, you had to know that this could come back and bite you in the ass.
Good. I'm glad they got catfished.
They got Manti Te'o.
Good.
Okay.
Well, now maybe they got Matt Barnes.
You know, now what they're doing, their whole team is going to hiding.
So let me get this straight. Matt Barnes sent $60,000 to AI. Is this what is being alleged right now?
I'll tell you what. If I'm sending $65,000 to anybody, I need to see a human being. Like, come on, dude. Like, what we doing? You got it like that?
Take a break. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Lee. Are you eating plantain chips? Oh, munchies. Love munchies, dude. Welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy. Hey,
First
Leroy.
of all, I cannot stand plantain chips.
I apologize. Oh, my bad, dude. Can I get a weather update from the Chill Zone AC featuring reliable Rude AC systems? Make your AC great again. Visit chillzoneac.com.
It's rainy. Temperature, I don't think it's going to get above 75 today. Going to be a lot cooler in the next couple of days. But rain, overcast, not a lick of sun. Wind's probably coming out of the north. I can't tell. Is it northeast, northwest? I can't tell. And the wind's not blowing that hard. Maybe 5-10 miles an hour. And I would say right now it's about 75 degrees.
How do you do, Vlad?
74 degrees.
Wow.
Wind is blowing east-northeast. Wind 11 miles per hour. Gust 20 miles per hour.
Huh.
We
Trees must be wet.
Well, we have to address something here.
What happened?
And it's just in case you thought the Florida Panthers have lost their shine. Don't you worry. Because come out taken by the Athletic of the NHL's most punchable player.
Kachuk or Marchand?
Number one on the list.
Matthew Kachuk.
Marchand.
Neither.
Oh, wait a minute. Sam Bennett.
Nope.
Connor.
No.
Riney?
Former Panther Nick Cousins.
Oh, all right.
Champion a couple of years ago.
Of course.
He got 24.3% of the vote. Number two,
Matthew Kachuk.
Brad Marchand.
Oh.
Brad Marchand.
19.6% of the vote.
Oh, yeah. It's always little guys, right?
How many of Panthers are in the top 5?
Oh, so that's all. You're just naming Panthers, right?
How many Panthers are in the top 5?
That's in all the league.
Oh.
Next Panther, number 3,
Matthew Kachuk.
Matthew Kachuk.
Who's number 4?
Then we go a few spots, and coming in at number 6, Sam Bennett.
So
2.8%.
He got.
Surprised he's not number one considering he was public
4.
enemy.
We got 3. One was a former cat, but
yeah,
all
3.
4 are cat champions.
So 40% of the most punchable faces in hockey
have been on the Stanley Cup.
Has Panther influence.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
That's just because they're angry at Florida, okay? It's not because they actually have punchable faces.
What?
These are some
They're
of the quotes.
menaces. Before Marchand got here, all the Panthers wanted to punch him.
Yep, they hate each
I was
other.
being sarcastic.
Brad Marchand says one player says, "Little rat." I feel like he's one guy you don't want to play against. Everyone says he's a great guy, but it sucks playing against him. Another on Matthew Kachuk, quote, both of the Kachucks, very good in front of the net. They can create offense from being tough. Matthew's a bleep hole in front of the net. Jeez. Also others receiving votes.
Oh, boy. I mean,
Aaron Ekblad.
Wow.
Damn it, dude.
Also, so he's
Good
honorable
boy.
mention?
He's honorable mention. Honorable mention.
But you know what? There's a flip to this, guys.
They each oof.
You know, if they ask who's the nicest or most polite hockey player in the NHL,
The focused?
come on, you know it's gonna be
Ekblad.
Sergey. No, it's gonna be Sergey.
The focused
Sergey?
man.
Sergey once punched Brady Kachuk right in the snot box. Although Brady Kachuk only got 1 vote.
yeah,
I
from
think,
Sergey.
I think everybody likes his brother. Yeah, Sergey. I hate that little brother Brady.
So no, wait. So they don't do the nicest.
That's not what this article is about. This is
Right.
about player
Nobody
you'd like to
cares
punch in the
about
face.
nice,
That may be
Leroy.
maybe that's the next poll. Like, hey, who's the one you'd love to grab a beer with? I don't know if that's on the list here, but
Ekblad.
this is simply just players that you want to punch in the face.
Wow, that's not cool.
Nope. But not surprising either. Not surprising. Nobody mentioned Nico Mikkola. Too scared to put him on the poll.
I agree. I think if you do like a nicest thing, it's insulting.
Yeah, nobody wants to be on the nicest
No.
list.
Hmm.
You know?
Why not?
I don't know.
I was nice.
Who's the nicest Panther? Evan Rodriguez?
No, it's Sergey.
No, it's
Or
I'm
Barkov.
pretty sure it's
Sergey.
Sergey.
It's
Or you know what?
Sergey.
I don't even know if
Barkov-
it's Sergey. Sergey can be a little
Barkov,
bit like
yes.
of a cold assassin, you know? I feel like Barkov's the nicest Panther.
Barkov is
Yeah, I would say
probably
Barkov.
because he parties a lot.
Oh, dude. Woo-hoo! He was on another planet.
Look, he's one to grab a beer with. That'd be fun.
Right. Being a guy that you want to have a beer with doesn't mean you're the nicest. You might be the most the friendliest or the
I would
most
know who would have got
personable.
there in football when I played. Bernie.
Yeah. What a time. Anyway, that Panthers poll is out there. So Cats are practicing in Utah today. They will play the Mammoth tomorrow. That's Dwayne Wade's hockey team.
One Mammoth.
Yes, just one Mammoth, not the Mammoths.
Oh, so they're one of those teams, huh?
They're one of them teams. Yep.
Doesn't have an S at the end.
Nope.
Like the Heat,
Mm-hmm.
And the Jazz.
Jazz,
Magic.
Something about Utah.
Magic.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Something about Utah.
No,
No,
you
so-
can't take credit for the Jazz.
Who?
He doesn't want to take credit for the Jazz because they
Alright,
stole it from New
whatever.
Orleans.
All right, it's Utah. Front. The one time they don't like plurals in their city.
That's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, enjoy Utah, Cats. We'll catch you tomorrow. Take a break. Mixed bag coming up next. bam, 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 bam. Welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. As we take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Streaming live on YouTube and Twitch, the channel. 104.3 WQAM on YouTube. Miami 104.3 WQAM on Twitch. And you guys can watch us live every single day. We're also streaming live on the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, and TuneIn apps in your ears. And, of course, right here in Crystal Clear FM. Yeah. Let's get to the mixed bag here, Leroy. Mike McDaniel. He was discussing about Darren Waller's comeback after a couple of games and maybe not getting off to the fast start they did his first comeback. Here's what he had to say.
But he's doing a really good job. There's his box score doesn't do justice to what he's doing to the opposing defense, which is, I think they were well aware on his first reception. They tried to wall him, and ironically, and he ran right through it. You like that? I didn't mean that to happen. Wall. Okay. So I expect him to continue to have tremendous opportunities, and it's a big part of what we're doing.
Problem?
Just the same problem I've had for the last, I guess, let me be fair.
Mm-hmm.
If he was 9-3 right now,
yeah,
it would be funny.
But it's not.
Correct.
So
-1 for show poniness.
It's not even show poniness. Like, we should get one for too many words.
For rambling.
Crazy. Also, we got the Miami Hurricanes getting ready to take on Texas A&M. Mario Cristobal says, they're tough.
I mean, they exercise one of the greatest things we have, one of the most powerful things we have, the power of choice, right? They just decided, you know what, we know who we are. We have shown it this season very recently, and we're gonna do it again. And I mean, collectively, the leadership is really, really strong. It's not like there's one vocal leader that's commandeering the whole thing. So what you've seen is a team just that has a super high care factor. They really love being around each other, and they have an incredible driven mentality to win and succeed and do right by each other. So all that stuff is strong. And all that being said, all they want to do is right now is get back to work. I think that mentality quickly shifted from being excited about being selected to let's get to work. You know, we're playing a great opponent. We have to be at our very, very best when we head over to College Station, and a ton of respect for them because, again, like we mentioned earlier, they do have some really, really good football players.
All right. Team's ready to rock. They care about each other. Taking on a good team. Excited. It's all happening for him, baby. Erik Spoelstra. He was talking about Khalil Ware and Bam Adebayo, that pairing, and what would make him believe in it more.
You know, it's about ultimately the scoreboard. So defensively, I see it as a pairing, you know, that could really be good, you know, defensively. Recover ground, rebound really well, protect the rim really well. You know, so far it hasn't necessarily been that. Offensively, I'm willing to work through it, you know, because it changes some of the driving angles.
Coach McDaniel,
I'm willing to do that. It defends at a high level.
All right. Well, I think you got to work through it, dude. Okay, I need those guys on the floor together. Sorry.
Bam.
Yeah. We gotta make that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why. Because the only other option is not an option right now, for reasons that we can't explain. I think he may be banged up. Like, it's hard. Like, I always wonder when a guy plays a certain way and then he leaves for a while because of injury and comes back and doesn't look really good at all.
It's gone that long.
It doesn't matter, though. It's a rhythm. It's and you don't know what the injury is.
I guess.
Right?
I don't know. You might be right, but I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Like, Yeah, it's like just because a guy's playing doesn't mean he's 100%. And we, athletes always hear, just give me what you have. 70% is 70%, right? Then you get that 70% and then you call him a bum. So I'm going to be a little more hesitant because what happens in basketball is when you start playing bad and you have a stretch of bad, you know what that means. You're on the list.
Back up.
No. On the list of guys we can trade to get something else.
My list?
Yeah.
I don't have a list like that.
No eye contact.
Why?
For the rest of the segment.
I don't have a list like that.
Why? You ain't got to lie,
I'm not
Craig.
lying. I'm not trying to trade
You ain't got to
anybody.
lie, Craig. Dude.
Eye contact.
Do you not understand how many times a guy have a bad week in a 6-month season and you put him on a trade?
When have I traded Jovic? When have I traded Jovic?
And then wait, when it happens, Vlad, mark the tape. Here's what Tobin is gonna say. You guys are idiots. You think you got to give something to get something.
That's what you said yesterday. You were trying, or last week, you were trying to do that with Khalil. And I'm like, hey, listen, you want Giannis, you're going to have to give him Khalil. You're like, no, I don't want to give him Khalil.
No.
Not for no, I don't want to do it.
No.
Okay, then you're not getting Giannis.
Who's gonna be your shot blocker?
Giannis.
No, he don't play in the paint.
I'm gonna throw you.
He don't play in the paint.
I'm gonna throw you a little bail, Tobin. Leroy has a little Tobin in him as well.
A little?
Yes.
A lot?
No, not a lot. A little.
How dare you?
No, he doesn't have.
How
But
dare-
no.
What?
Leroy, when you like something,
Vlad is about
hold
to be
on,
some
hold
black on
on.
black crime up in here.
Leroy,
I'm not like Tobin.
you have a
Stressing
little.
Tobin out.
You have a little Tobin when you love certain players. When you love certain players.
Who?
Khalil Ware,
Dude, I've always
Andrew
they
Wiggins.
finally got. Oh no, I love me.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean?
I don't want to trade Andrew Wiggins.
If
Andrew Wiggins might be one of your better two-way players, though.
And you
No, else is a two-way player? Giannis.
Yeah, but if you got to give up too much, are you making your team better?
All I'm saying is you're not getting him without giving up Ware. That's all I'm telling you. I'm not saying whether you want to do it or you not want to do it. I'm just saying you're not getting the deal done without it. Anyway.
you got to give to get.
I understand that.
Speaking of
This is not for me. This for the purposes of, I love everybody.
I do love
Like,
everybody.
okay, but who you gonna give up?
Listen, you can't say I don't love people. Okay, let me just explain me. Okay, I subscribed to Eurobasket. All right, watched all of Eurobasket. All right, I just did a podcast in Sweden to talk about Pelle Larsson.
This feeds.
Yep, they had me on. Did 20 minutes exclusively with their biggest newspaper in Sweden.
How's the accent? How was the accent?
It was kind of normal, to be honest with you. Although his name,
Bjorn.
no,
Oh no.
I'll tell you the story off air about the name. Not safe for radio.
I mean, but it's his name.
It is his name, but it's not his name. It's what people think his name is. If it
Bitch.
was his name, then I could go that way.
If you went, American.
Look, his name is he's a journalist. All right, he's a respected man. His name is Andres Cech, but his name is spelled K-A-C-K with the 2 dots above the A. I didn't think it was pronounced Czech.
So you called him.
No, I didn't say anything. I asked him. I said, "Hey, man."
Wait, Vlad.
And then I asked.
Oh no, I didn't say anything. Hey, can I just tell you that is my biggest fear in life, because I'm one of those people that if I don't know how to pronounce somebody's name, I ask.
Mhm.
But a lot of people don't do that.
That's what I did at the end of the interview. I said, "Hey, how do I pronounce your name?" And he says, "Oh," he says, "It's Andres Cech." He goes, "But when I go to hotels, people mess it up all the time."
Right. That's like, it's okay to ask, because you know what? In a way, that's kind of a sign of respect that I want to communicate with you. I want to get your name, but I want to get your name right.
Right.
Right. And people don't like.
Hold on,
Yeah.
bro.
Mhm.
Hold on.
I have to say all the time on the phone.
Right.
Where's the W in my name? It's not Howard.
Could you imagine if he had to go to an airplane in America?
I
And
know.
and he was on a waiting list.
Leroy.
Exactly.
Excuse me, mister.
or dinner reservation,
or him running to the gate going, it's check.
What about a dinner reservation?
Anyway,
when they just yell to the front of the restaurant.
Anyway, my point is, I watch Eurobasket. I'm on a podcast in Sweden. I watch G League. All right, I love these guys. Don't say that I don't love these guys. But you got to give to get sometimes. I don't want to trade anybody. I'm just saying I'm more open
then
to it.
Why are you more open to it when they start playing back?
I'm just intrigued by the idea of internal meetings. It means things are happening.
They have internal meetings every year about what we can do to make our team better.
I don't know. I like action.
Point for Twitcher.
I don't think you like trades. You don't, and even if it's not a good trade.
I like action.
Yeah,
I would agree.
like action.
Finally, Cam Newton talking about Shedeur Sanders not being out for the 2-point conversion. He says for Stefanski, he should have his ass fired for that.
Extremely embarrassing. And it's a fireable offense, if you ask me. When you start to think and unpack what's been happening week after week after week, how we've been trying to mask, put makeup, not mention, do certain things, and then in the most gotta have it moment of the game, this is probably the only team in the National Football League that takes their starting quarterback out of the game. It's a 2-point conversion. You have the ball in individuals' hands that it's not hard to find out what you're going to do. You're running a gadget play. It's either going to be a run or it's going to be an inaccurate pass because the natural thrower is on the sideline. These type of decisions really is beyond even a head scratch. It's like, what are we really doing here? Are we really trying to win?
That was Cam Newton on first
I can
take.
see it. I felt the same way. Now, here's the kicker. You do realize that Junkins was supposed to hand that ball off, and the dude would have walked into the end zone. But the ball got
little flimsy.
Got caught up. He couldn't hand it off in time because I guess the guy got to him really quick.
You know who could have done that?
Shedeur, but it wouldn't have looked the same though.
It might have just been a different.
Again, Vlad, I have said first and foremost, he should have been out there. The play that was called would have worked.
No, it would have worked. No, I get what you said. It would have worked. But my thing is, why every 2-point conversion he's not on the field?
They've been doing it all year though.
Did they sign Phillip Rivers? Is that official?
What?
I mean, if anybody
Colts
would know,
are signing Phillip Rivers.
If anybody would know,
McAfee is McAfee's reporting on the show.
Oh my goodness!
I love it, baby.
Wow.
Can I just tell you how
Unbelievable.
ridiculous that is?
This is great.
Keep falling, baby.
You think this is great? This is not going to work, is it?
Hey,
once you get hit, who they play?
Wait. Just think about it. So let me show you how crazy football people are. People that spend millions and millions of dollars putting a team together, people that spend millions and millions of dollars on coaching, on the coaching staff, on equipment, on all these things. With all of the athletes in the world, you are saying to me, our best option is a guy who hasn't played football in 5 years. That being said, with all the stuff going on in the league, with practice squad guys, with all these quarterbacks that have been practicing all year, you have come to the realization that your best option is a guy who hasn't played football in 5 years and is 44 years old. Now I want to ask you this.
Yep.
You think you just going to be able to go find another quarterback? You think that you just going to be able to, again, the problem in the NFL is there's 20 quarterbacks and 32 teams. So,
well, if this works out, maybe the Dolphins can go get Drew Brees.
Well,
finally.
he signed to the
first of all, Drew Brees barely
Finally.
had an arm when he played.
Winner, though. He's a winner.
Okay.
Hey,
a winner.
A lot of change.
I was a winner too till I got to Cleveland.
A lot of things would have changed. Leroy Drew Brees was the quarterback. By the way, he signed to the practice squad, Phillip Rivers.
No, that's just the starting point. Ain't nobody else gonna sign him.
And he still throws it weird.
I just got a question. Tobin's right. You couldn't get. I mean, one of you guys were right. You couldn't get Joe Flacco.
They have to have him released, though. They can't trade for him because he's on the Bengals. And maybe they were scared of Joe Burrow's foot.
Yeah, they're done though. They could.
They're not officially done, but they're close to done.
They're done. They could let Flacco go and get one last.
But
one last
here's
ride.
the thing: you can't. But you couldn't let him go to a team you're racing with in the AFC, unless Joe Flacco's like, "Hey, get me out of here. I want to go there."
Wait a minute. Cleveland just let him go to Cincinnati.
Yeah, but their season was over. Right? Like their season was, and they have like 900 quarterbacks. They have no quarterbacks.
Anybody can win that North.
Like Joe Burrow is one step away from his foot exploding again. Who knows? Guy's made of porcelain. Getting us flexed out. Thanks a lot, Joe Burrow.
I mean, you trying to protect a Lamborghini with a Beetle.
I feel like this guy always skates on everything, huh?
Who? Burrow?
Joe Burrow.
There's a lot of quarterbacks who are always hurt. But we don't care because all we care about is Tua.
Like yours.
Yeah, no.
Somehow this has been the healthy year. Terrible.
Yeah. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you. Like
you have told me what it is.
Like
it's a tried and true thing.
I've seen what that looks like. No, not that. Not that.
It's a little bit of that.
A little bit.
A little meow meow of that.
Yeah. I would say to some extent, but I would also say I don't think that it was intentional. I think in his efforts to bulk up, he didn't do it the right way. That didn't help. When you
He's
start
doing
saying
Jerry
something.
Maguire.
Yeah. But
Hey, the
can I
market's
just
the
say
market.
something?
The market is the market.
His teammates didn't do him no favors by making him do it.
I think it was the coach.
The coach made him do it?
The QB coach dared him.
Right.
Like, no, do it. No.
Yeah.
Take a break. Back after this. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program as you got some action tonight. Let's get to our headlines brought to you by Doral Hyundai, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Hyundai or DoralHyundai.com. Miami Heat, they are taking on the Orlando Magic in the NBA Cup quarterfinals. That game, of course, will be heard on
Amazon Prime.
So will be listen. You can watch it on Amazon Prime. You can listen to it here on your Miami Heat audio experience. 6 o'clock is your tip-off. Early tip-off tonight for your Miami Heat. So if you got dinner plans, cancel them. You got Heat basketball to watch, baby. They will get going tonight. Tyler Herro supposed to be back after missing a couple of games with the toe contusion. Pella Larson, Davion Mitchell, both expected to play as well. Franz Wagner, he is not expected to play. He's going to be out for weeks with a bad high ankle sprain. So tough blow for the Orlando Magic. If the Heat win this game, they will go to Las Vegas. I think Saturday is the game.
Yes.
Saturday is the game. And they will either take on the New York Knicks or the Toronto Raptors.
Now, if you do lose,
then you take on the loser of that game.
Where,
I don't know
home
when.
or away?
My guess, Vlad, would be because the Heat are the lowest seed, I'm going to guess it's a road game, but I don't really know, to be honest with you. I'm not positive. I'm just guessing. Because we're the lowest seed, because we're a wild card, we didn't win a group, I'm guessing that we're the road team. But I don't know that for sure. I'm just guessing.
Because I would love an added extra game, but obviously it would probably be better in Vegas than, than local.
You think this Adam Silver is going to address the Terry Rozier stuff in Las Vegas? He's got to do a lot of media.
I don't think that would be the appropriate place.
Why would it not be the appropriate place? He was in court yesterday, pleaded not guilty, and I want Adam Silver.
Oh,
you want to talk about
wait,
crimes?
You want me to give you the answer right now?
No. What I want?
No. I'm going to tell you what the answer is going to be. Somebody's going to ask him about it, and he's going to say, "I don't want to talk about pending court stuff."
No,
right now.
there's no court nothing. There's no court nothing. It has nothing. You want to know why he can't do that? Why that's bull bleep? Because there's nothing legal about him not disclosing a league investigation 2 years ago. Has nothing legal. There's nothing. There's no legalities about that. So if he tries to do that, that is, in the words of the great Khabib Nurmagomedov, #1 bull bleep.
Okay.
That's what that would be, because he knows what he did.
Right.
He knows what he did. And I'm demanding that Adam Silver, there's a lot of testimonies going on right now, but what about Adam Silver answering for his crimes?
So you're basically suggesting or saying that he knew about this before he let the trade happen.
I'm not, I don't think it. I don't feel it. I know it.
Okay.
You want to know why?
Yeah.
Because nobody told the Miami Heat, and these rat bastards tried to sweep it under the rug that he got flagged for gambling the day it happened.
Right. Okay.
And then all of a sudden he's got a foot injury. Yeah. My foot, my ass. Ridiculous, by the way.
-1 for hobnobbery.
No.
For tardiness.
She has an excuse this time.
What about you?
Hmm?
You were tardy too.
What's your tardiness?
I was making sure she was okay.
She came in like 10 minutes after you.
You getting
Okay, it's
attacked?
not been 10 minutes either.
Were you
For
getting
tardiness.
No, time out. Hold on. You can't just say something like that and just leave it like that.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what were you guys
To
up
me?
to?
Yeah, you were like.
Let me just say
I can't really disclose
that
what happened to me
our
on the radio.
our sweet innocent girl Jennifer is very hungry.
Mm-hmm.
To the fact of the matter, she went all monkey on a cupcake on some chips, and may or may not have gotten chips everywhere, and basically had to almost get undressed to get the chips off. Of
What
her.
in the
Right,
world?
this is why I didn't want to say anything.
You're
Oh
eating
my
like a maniac?
God.
What's going on with
Animal.
you?
What are you, a bear?
This is because of the chipmunk cheeks?
It was just
Just hungry,
she
guys.
was so
I'm like a rock
Wait,
bottom here.
You should have seen You should have seen the satisfaction that she was having with those bag of chips. Vlad,
That is
she
the
popped-
most.
She popped the bag. Pop.
Oh my god.
You know, you a different level hungry when you pop the bag.
Telling you guys, I've been going through misery. I am miserable.
We're sorry.
And so, yeah, that's why I didn't order any real food.
I gotcha.
I didn't want to like just, dangle a couple of jerk wings, or
Yeah. Well, speaking of jerk wings, Adam Silver, I need you.
he's about the same size as chicken
Dude,
wings.
I'm telling you right now, this guy better come out here with an explanation this weekend in Las Vegas if they eat naked, because I'm going to tell you something. I'm not having
gonna
this.
do
nonsense.
that.
You better. He better say
But
something.
he's not gonna do that.
I want my pick back.
That ain't happening.
I want my pick back.
Give it back.
He could fix this like that.
You think?
Yes, he's the commissioner. Can do whatever he wants. And all he's been doing is having a broom in his hand and sweeping things under the rug.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard, gambling up the wazoo.
But what are you gonna like? The only thing that he could do right now, and I don't even know how possible this is, would be to admit a crime.
What crime?
By knowing there was a situation and allowing the trade to happen. That seems like some
something that could at least be made right by giving me back my pick.
Wait, if you make it right, you're admitting to the
They know what they did.
wrongdoing.
There's a reason the Hornets didn't say anything to ESPN.
Hey, let me
Because
ask you a
ESPN did a deep dive on it, and they asked them for comment, and the Hornets were like, no comment.
Let me ask you a question.
What?
You know the world we live in,
Yeah.
and you're familiar with your work.
What the hell does that mean?
Let me get to it. Even if somebody is 100% dead ass wrong,
Mm-hmm.
are they going to admit it? Do you admit it?
When I'm wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ass.
When I'm wrong? When I'm wrong?
-1.
Why?
-1.
I can't even think of what to call it.
For sass.
No, not even sass. Do we what's
For
the word?
deception.
Not catfishing. What's the other word?
Catfishing.
For deception.
No. What's the word the kids use today?
Cap?
6'7".
For capping?
No.
No cap?
No. When you just do what you just did.
What did I just do?
Deflect, like
For deception.
gaslighting.
I did not gaslight.
What's
Or, to be
gaslighting?
honest.
Isn't that deception?
Yes, deception.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Fraud.
I've been hitting the deception button.
Oh.
He goes, it was not deception.
Sometimes it takes a while to hit him through, you know?
No cap. No cap.
Hey,
What's up?
don't take. See, this is what you do.
What?
All the heat is on you.
He deflects.
And then you just deflect it.
There is
and to
no
make
heat
it
on me.
Me.
There's no heat.
Really?
On me. There's no heat on me.
Oh my goodness.
The heat is on.
The radio.
The radio. Audio experience tonight, 4:45. Get you ready for heat.
4:45.
That's preheat.
Well, the game's at 6.
I know.
By the way, I didn't like the way. Why don't they just have the Western Conference game at 10 p.m. today?
I don't know.
Or had OKC.
But they
versus
having it
Phoenix.
early. They having their game early.
Or at least have it at 9:30.
No, they play normal times tomorrow. I don't know.
No,
Because they have a game in Toronto, so they have 2 East Coast games. So they're trying to do.
so they're doing
It's 6
they have-
o'clock and 8:30.
Oh,
for the
so they have
second
2
game.
East Coast games here.
Yeah.
But the West Coast, they have okay.
Yeah, they're playing.
Yeah.
The East is today, the West is tomorrow, but they could have split it up. They could have had one team, one game from the East today, one game
from the
today.
West. They could have went East, West, East,
Right,
West.
and then have
Right.
a regular type of programming schedule. You could have OKC Phoenix at 7, and then have no, you could have had Orlando Miami at 7, have OKC and Phoenix at 9:30.
Right.
No, 6 p.m.
Crimson says it's not going away, so Adam Silver has no choice.
Crimson.
Mask.
Bama fan?
No.
Yeah.
Well, he has a Heat logo.
Okay.
I like how you just squint to check. Get you some glasses.
Tobin's nose shrinks every time he admits he's wrong.
I wish.
No. It's
I
about
would
right.
do it a lot more.
Hey,
Hmm?
it ain't shrinking. That's what he's saying.
I don't like this dude.
Said you gotta look like Kazoo.
Kazoo.
You're not a little Muppet.
That's Gonzo.
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 What the hell are you talking about?
Gonzo. Who's Kazoo?
-1.
Kazoo is the green guy in the Flintstones. You got the helmet. That's
Little
who we always
space
make.
alien?
Yeah, when
Oh, yeah.
the space
Oh,
alien.
yeah.
When we make fun of somebody.
I'm going to destroy the earth.
That's Marvin the Martian, you idiot.
What is
-1.
Yo, Leroy, leave the
What are you doing?
It's been a while since I watched a cartoon.
clearly.
Somebody said my wife always admits when I'm wrong.
Take a break. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's get to a little 15 minutes of Game Day Uncensored here. Brought to us by the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Get offers on select models for a limited time. Learn more at Lexus.com. Dolphins got Monday Night Football coming on up against the Steelers. Mike McDaniel, this is what he had to say on De'Von Achane and his injury.
He was very clear during the game that, if I needed him, he could go out there. However, it was uncomfortable. It felt better today, but like I said, we will potentially manage it just depending on how he feels each and every day.
Why are you shaking your head?
Oh yeah, adrenaline is something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've told you all the times that I played and didn't realize for 2 days I had broken ribs. So the key and the most important thing is he said he felt better today. Because I didn't feel better.
No,
it got worse.
This is what he had to say about how the injury happened.
I think it was the reception. He kind of got hit. The converted check down left to right, and then he fell on the ball out of bounds on his last play. So
Yeesh. No bueno.
Fall on the football, I broke my hand.
Damn, really?
Yeah, I had the point of the football, fell on the point of the ball, broke my hamate.
Jeez.
Twice.
That's how that happened?
Yeah.
You broke your hand?
Yeah.
How'd you eat?
What do you mean? I had 2 hands. Same way I wipe my butt.
Oh, so you had to use the opposite hand?
Yeah.
Well, he does ask a fair question because one time he wanted to get surgery on both thumbs.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
I still haven't had surgery on the other one.
You were it hurt.
Oh, you couldn't have it both on the same
Yes,
day?
I wanted to get it out of the way.
He wanted to go
He was
lobster
set on
claws.
This ain't wisdom teeth, buddy.
No, I'm just saying. I just wanted to get it out of the way.
Mike Tomlin.
The doctor said, mm-mm.
Mike Tomlin addressed the
I
media
said,
today.
Can we do about that same? Mm-mm.
Mike Tomlin addressed the media today. He was asked about Phillip Rivers making his return.
You have a 42-year-old quarterback. Can a 44-year-old who hasn't played in 5 years come back and play? Phillip Rivers?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The Colts were supposed to work him up.
That's none of my business, man. I'm trying to get ready for the Dolphins.
We talk about.
Hey,
That's a good response.
as it should be.
Well,
right? As it should be.
But you can see in his face. That sounds like a terrible idea.
I mean, he can't say that.
Well, I mean, he's got a very old quarterback, but his
what I'm
quarterback
saying.
hasn't been out for 5 years.
Yeah, there's a difference. There's a difference in being 42 but play every year, even though that has its own set of issues, versus not playing football for 5 years. And it ain't not playing football for 5 years and coming back at like 38. Those come back at 44.
How many years has Tannehill been out? 3? Has he not played, or 2?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it would be like if the Dolphins called up Tannehill and be like, "Hey, can you give us a couple weeks here, Tanny? Can you dial it up?"
Dial it up.
I used to want to do this bit with Dan Marino. I mean, obviously it's too old now, but there was a window there. Maybe could have dialed it up. Get the
How do you think?
old
Can
arm
I ask you a
cannon going.
question?
Yeah.
How do you think that would go with Dan Marino?
I don't know.
And you
Zinging it. This whole line.
he could still probably put a ball through your chest. I don't think that
It's like power. It's the last thing. to
There's
leave you.
certain guys that had arm strength that was even uncommon for the NFL, and I can go through the list.
Vinny.
Now, Vinny, he had an arm, but not like Dan Marino. Jeff George, Randall Cunningham, Dan Marino, like who threw the prettiest ball. I've never seen Warren Moon throw a pass that wasn't a perfect spiral. This is practice, game, or whatever.
He's got kind of a weird throwing motion though, Phillip Rivers.
He kind of shot puts it.
Yeah, it's like a sidearm kind of thing.
So
Tate's house. I don't know. Did you see Marino on that drum?
well, I mean, he's 60 something.
Man, what's up? What are you looking at?
What's wrong?
What do you mean? What's wrong?
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought she was like trying to kiss somebody.
Wait, who? The host?
The host?
Yeah.
Who's she trying to kiss? The screen?
I don't know. Her face is just like that.
Leroy!
Listen, you guys can guess what show it is. Don't have to worry about it. He can say what he wants. Nobody has to know.
Was I wrong? You laughed because I was
Honestly,
right.
I had to
think-
squint a
What?
little bit.
I think that might be
See?
a child of your former boss.
Look. Back at you.
Leroy.
Dude, that okay. Stop.
Leroy.
You guys get mad at me. Was I lying? Was I lying? Okay.
Leroy.
I'm just being honest.
You know.
I'm not shaming.
You know what's funny about
Okay,
this, right?
dude.
You know that's the daughter of the owner of the jersey you're wearing.
Oh, really?
That's Bianchi?
Biscotti's
Biscotti?
daughter. Yeah.
Way to narrow it down.
Biscotti. I thought that was a cookie.
I thought that was a cookie too. I don't know what that guy's name is. Biscotti, I think it is.
Yeah.
That's
He's
his
a cool
daughter?
dude. He's a cool dude.
That's his daughter. You're rocking his jersey. You're
got
rocking his hoodie.
He's
No,
got
I'm rocking the free stuff.
he's got one of them faces.
It just happened to have that name on it.
Ah, well, yeah.
That is a cool hoodie.
Yeah. Oh, it is? I didn't know.
Was
Look,
it gonna
see?
stop you from before?
No! Am I lying?
Wouldn't it be crazy if Philip
I'm
Rivers?
not lying. Why is everybody offended by the truth?
Wouldn't it be crazy if
No, seriously, why is everybody offended by the truth?
I mean, we could have just kept it anonymous. That's all.
Yeah,
You're the one that I just said, girl,
I
we
actually-
got
No,
7
it
TVs
was-
in here.
Actually, it was me.
It was we got 7 TVs in here.
No, we don't. We got 2. And one is
No,
Four.
but I'm looking at the TV over here too. Over on
AJ Hawk looks
Radio
a little,
Libre.
AJ Hawk looks a little
Oh,
Botoxed.
you want damn, you're going
Yeah.
through all the TVs.
He looked like hey,
He does.
he looks like he's in a wind tunnel.
He ain't reading those books.
That's not real. That's just a background, guys.
What?
Clearly.
Those books.
You sure?
Yes.
Positive.
Oh, we don't think Ohio State teaches very well.
I don't
Right,
even-
Leroy?
Philip Rivers, man, crazy.
Yeah.
That's like, and this, immediately at the point where like he's being asked about this, he's like, he thinks he's being punked.
Yeah, he's like, what? Excuse me?
44-year-old quarterback. Can a 44-year-old who hasn't played in 5 years come back and play? Philip Rivers.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The Colts were supposed to work him out.
That's none of my business, man. I'm trying to get ready for the Dolphins.
It was right at this point where he's just like, that's none of my business.
I have a question. Who do you think is more mobile right now?
Hmm?
44-year-old Philip Rivers or Tua?
I guess we're gonna find out.
I would say 2 is.
But how much? But how much?
Because understand that Philip Rivers has never been a scrambler.
I know. Neither has Tua.
Tua had one nice throw on the run this week.
When he rolls out, he can throw the ball on the run. Like, I don't know
Why he was throwing the ball at the goal. Like, I don't know what the play call was, why he decided that. Like those 2 plays to Jalen Wright in the danger zone. I don't know what the hell was going
What
on
is
there.
the danger zone?
In your own end zone, dude. What are we doing?
Wait, Vlad, as long as I've been around football, I've never heard the danger zone.
Oh, it's the danger zone, dude.
You see them 2 balls he threw in the danger zone?
When you are in a spot where your punter is going to punt from the own end
Oh,
zone,
when they got to do this?
that's the
When
danger
you see
zone.
the punter do this to see where his feet are?
Yep. Danger zone. Take a break. Final segment coming on up. By the way, if you want to go to see Mike Tyson's coming this Sunday to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino with his Return of the Mike show. If you guys want to go, caller number, what do you want to do? 3, 4?
Let's do 3.
Caller 3 to 305-567-0560. Caller 3 is going to win a pair of tickets to go see Mike Tyson's one-man show, Return of the Mike. And if you guys want to win those, be caller number 3 to 305-567-0560. Stories and more from Iron Mike. For details on how you can win, keep on listening to our show all week. We got tickets all week on the show. But right now, caller number 3 to 305-567-0560 will win a pair of tickets The tickets are also available for purchase at casino.hardrock.com/Hollywood/events. But caller 3 is going to win those tickets to Mike Tyson. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. So Will Manso tweeted out yesterday. You were asking this about the parade for the Pinks?
Yep.
Will Manso tweeted out yesterday, there are no plans for an Inter-Miami championship parade, but the club is planning on lots of events to celebrate the title at and the opening of Freedom Park over the next few months. Tomorrow, Messi will be at Chase Stadium to kick off the Messi Cup. Fans can attend for free, and that was today at 10 a.m. So
The
I think,
Messi Cup.
yeah,
The hell's the Messi Cup?
I don't know. But it's so I guess they're not having a parade. They're just having like a lot of events, to go around town and celebrate. But
alright.
no parade. I think they're also very confused on where to put it. That's why. But I did ask Google AI. I said, do MLS teams have parades? They said, yeah, most of the time they do have parades, but no parade is planned as of right now. So I don't know, because I didn't know. I was genuinely. I was like, does soccer do parades? Is that a thing? Maybe because
Are
soccer.
you kidding me? When they win, like when you win Champions League,
Mhm.
that's a big celebration.
I know it's a big celebration, but in Europe, do they do parades? That's like an American thing. I don't know if they. I don't know if they're in.
You get driven on a team bus.
Uh-huh.
Now is it the chips this time?
Last segment.
Oh man, Chips Ahoy.
-1 for tardiness.
Was there some birds? But either way, you should have a bus with the players holding, Messi holding the MLS Cup down the street with the fans celebrating and throwing things.
I feel like people would go crazy for it down here. Like
But
if you did it. Like I
but
feel like
where?
a ton of. I don't know. I
Is
think.
Las Olas just Panthers? It's like the Panthers have claimed that.
Well, they didn't do Las Olas. They did more. They did the beach. Like they did. They went down A1A. But I don't know, Vlad. Like it's a good question because it's a Miami team that played in Broward. So I don't know what the answer to that is, and that's probably what they're confused about too. They're probably like, well, I don't know, And also, it's like, I don't know. Maybe Messi's too. Like, look, Messi's such a legend, right? Even I can recognize this, and I'm not the biggest soccer fan in the world, but my kid doesn't really. He can name probably like 5 athletes, and Messi's one of them. Like it's like Dwayne Wade, Otani, Cheetah, and Messi. Like that's probably his list. And
Cheetah.
yeah,
Messi.
he doesn't even know his real name. He just knows him as the Cheetah.
Right.
But like, I don't know. Like maybe is Messi above a parade? Is he too big for a parade?
No, are you kidding me? He had a parade when Argentina won the World Cup.
That's the World Cup,
He
dude.
had a parade when they had
That's the world. That's what I'm saying. Like
Barcelona had a parade when he won La Liga.
He has 40 plus trophies.
So
this
he
was
can have-
kind of like his side, like, hey, I'm gonna get a little ownership, some Apple money,
That is funny. People were ranking like where does the MLS Cup?
Where does it rank? I don't know.
It's like some people had like 13th. I think like 17, maybe 33 in his accomplishments. But it's big in America.
Heat Colt says, can Tobin name an MMA fighter more known than Messi? No, there's no one. Not even Conor McGregor's bigger than Messi.
No,
No.
it's not.
Nobody's bigger than
No.
Messi.
It's something. It's something about being worldwide.
The only person in fighting who I think even compares to Messi is Mike Tyson right now. That's like alive. Like maybe Muhammad Ali back in the day. But no, I don't think there's no MMA fighter. No way. No. But like, I think Tyson's probably like the only boxer that, of recent ilk that could span that, just because, there's a reason why like everybody still tunes in, and even if he's putting his ass cheeks out to fight Jake Paul, you're going to watch him.
It was out.
And you can also watch him at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino next week for Return of the Mic.
Hopefully buns are not out.
Yeah. Hopefully cheeks are covered. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that is. I think it would be cool, but I think 2 things. One, he might be above that. Maybe just the Beckhams have a parade. Just have all of them. Posh.
They have kids?
Yeah, they got 3 kids.
Yeah.
The
3
baby
kids.
Beckhams. Weren't they beefing?
With the baby Beckhams were beefing?
I think
or they
weren't the baby Beckhams beefing? I thought that was a thing.
I don't think
I can't keep
so.
up with all the drama.
Wait, did you see the whole thing about Anthony Joshua wanting to go into business with Jake Paul?
No.
after the fight?
No, what did he say?
Well, that's all I know.
Oh.
Oh, so that means he's going to tank and let him win?
I think so.
Everybody's so afraid he's taking a dive.
He can't.
He wants
take
to
a
work
dive,
with
you
Jake Paul after the fight, man.
Doesn't he have 2 big fights after this fight?
He's supposed to.
He's supposed to
He's
fight
supposed
Fury.
to fight. He's supposed to fight Fury in the fall, and he's supposed to have another fight, I think, sometime in the winter. I think he's gonna. I honestly think he's. Here's the way JVig is he like could like legitimately hurt him, and like maybe Jake Paul withstands it, and then he's like, I don't really want to hurt this kid, and then maybe carries him for a little bit. But everybody said, even Usyk was like, this is gonna be crazy. He's gonna annihilate this guy. Props to Jake Paul for stepping in. This is huge stones.
I don't know what the hell wrong with people.
Why?
What do you
This is what everybody's wanted, is it not? You wanted to see Jake Paul get knocked out.
Yes.
I didn't want. I mean,
Yes.
are we gonna be shocked at the outcome of this? Like, is he gonna be able to compete or no?
Dude, if he's not in a hospital, if he's not in a stretcher by the 3rd round, then it's a farce. All right. That man cannot gain that much weight unless he's on the, on the special
The sauce?
The sauce.
Well, he's always been what, 225?
Yeah.
Jake Paul? Nah, he's usually fought like 190.
Yeah, he's gonna be in like 220.
Dude, they're in 2 different zip codes as far as size. Like I mean, like it's ridiculous.
And you think he really could hurt Anthony Joshua?
Well, I mean, wait, think about this. If he thought it was okay to fight Gervonta, then it's okay for him to fight.
Oh, yeah, he said yes to whatever.
Right.
He said his what the hell is the guy's name? His promoter was like, oh, he goes, I actually thought the Gervonta fight was a tougher fight. I'm like, he's like, he wasn't gonna win a decision against him. I'm like, yeah, probably not. But he's like, I think Jake can win a decision against Anthony Joshua. I'm like, you do? Like, if I was his manager, I'd be like, no, like what? It's a Hail Mary knockout. Like that's what he wins by. I mean, like unless Anthony Joshua is so petrified to throw punches because he's gonna get caught. Like sometimes you'll see that like I can't be the guy that gets knocked out by Jake Paul. But like I don't think that's gonna be his. I don't think he's in danger in a Jake Paul fight. He's too big. He's been in there with too many good guys.
And he's a world champ. What do you think? We were just world champs are just not a whole bunch of them.
So I'm excited though. I do want to see the spectacle. Can't lie. I'm not gonna tune away. I'm gonna be boots on the ground.
You are?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, is that credentials?
Yeah. Yeah. You want the link?
Yeah.
I'll send it to you.
I ain't doing after next Friday.
Boots on the ground.
It's the 19th?
Next Friday.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's next Friday.
No, I'm out.
I'll let you know how it goes.
I gotta get ready for my
Your rhinestone cowboy party.
bedazzled.
Is it gonna be a DIY? Like, are you gonna do it yourself? Bedazzle your jeans?
You understand. I'm with Big Spoon. She does all that. She'll have a.
We want pictures.
Are you wearing a black hat?
Are you wearing a cowboy hat?
He's wearing a cowboy hat. Ain't no way
No.
you wearing a cowboy hat, buddy.
Mm-mm. What's wrong with
Howdy, partner.
I mean, it works. You're in Davie.
Flat, that don't even sound right.
There's a new sheriff in town, and he goes by the name of Reggie Hammond.
What are you doing after this? You going to Publix to, wrangle up some varmints?
I'm going to the gym.
You should go to Publix in your cowboy outfit.
He basically does every day to make sure everybody's abiding by Publix bylaws.
I still can't believe how you were so bothered by this man sparking.
Sizzle, you're wrong.
You parked the wrong way.
Was he already parked when you got there?
Huh?
Was he already parked when you got there?
He pulled in front of me. I was coming down the right way, and he pulled in the wrong way and parked.
This is what set him off. Like, the idea that he's and he's like, we're sitting here, we don't realize that this guy cut him off and took the spot that he wanted. And he's furious about it.
He got the one right next door. It's fine.
No, that's after a car pulled out. It wasn't there when
Leroy's going through like what do? You check on all the pre-cut cold cuts, make sure everybody's abiding by the bylaws there as well.
No, I go in, get my necessary items.
Do you make sure that all the labels are sticking out
Mm-hmm.
in the aisles?
Make sure all the milk is not past the expiration date.
tell you something. If I worked at Publix, there's a lot of that foolishness that you guys wouldn't get away with.
Foolishness.
You guys.
Why did you throw that expired cheese on that sandwich?
Like that.
No, I didn't.
That return stuff. That returns nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you're saying, let me just get this straight. Publix, which has had a long-standing tradition of you can return whatever you want.
Yeah, you can return. Wait, you can return stuff, but there's some chicanery going on with what's being
Leroy,
returned.
Why do you care?
No, time out.
Wine
Because
bottle
guess
being
what?
returned with nothing inside.
Right. I saw a
Nothing
half a
inside.
gallon of milk, half a gallon carton of milk.
I've seen that
And the thing,
many times
lady
in my
brings
life.
back, I want to return this. The lady goes, why you weren't returning? The milk was bad. And I looked over and I said, if you drank that much bad milk, your guts are supposed to be on the ground.
You
right
said
here.
that to her?
Yeah.
Bubble guts should be happening.
Yeah. Dude. Or people that, because here's what you
felt
don't
the
get.
need to step in. What if
a
she?
bunch of
What if
people
she?
do that?
About it,
If
though.
a bunch,
They
if
can't
a bunch
fully
of people
question
do
you.
that, that messes up the price for you.
Does it?
Yeah.
I think they kind of mess with the price however they want.
Okay.
The prices are quite messed up.
Right.
Save us, public sheriff. Like, and this is the thing is like, are the employees looking for your input on this?
Huh?
Like
They'll probably disagree with him.
some Karen
he
just walks
wouldn't.
in. It's like,
No, that's not true. No,
hold it
they
right
love-
there.
They love me. They love me at Publix. You come to Publix with me and watch.
I would
Tell
want
me.
nothing more.
I don't know what you're talking
If
about.
that cheese is no bueno, why is 2/3 of it gone? Huh? Reach for the sky.
Like I'm just saying, why we gotta act all crazy? Like people are just very not courteous. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But it's
Nothing says courteous than you saying, well, if the milk was so bad, you would be on the floor right now. There's
Yeah.
nothing says courtesy like that.
Or you in the Gordo shaming?
What can you do, Leroy? You don't work there, so
Yeah, you
you
know.
can't do anything about it. Even when you do work there, you can't do much about it.
That's all
It's
right.
their
What are you
policy.
doing there? Trying to get into the express lane with 12 items?
I think not.
What are you doing? See, they gotta take it to the extreme.
Oh, that's extreme.
Lasso for you.
He counts them as they go.
Oh, tried to slip by an extra one in the self-checkout, eh? Not on the
Why you got me acting like Terry Tate office linebacker?
This is how I have you. You walking in with you're walking in bow-legged like Norman Powell.
I did offer. I did ask the manager at Publix. I said, for a chicken tender sub, I'll handle your returns
When
for the
did you
next
become
2 hours.
the Paul Blart of Publix?
I'm telling you.
There's just certain things that just rub me the wrong way. Like inconsiderate people. Like people that, like, yeah, man, it drives me crazy.
That's our show for today, everybody. Leroy's got to go wrangle up some Publix varmints.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I could just do like you and bash them or fry them.
We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.